And there we go.
Let me pull out my boats.
Your boats?
And hose.
Boats and hose.
Shit, son.
Boats and
Hopefully
hose.
this, update.
Gotta
Son
get
of a
me
hooker,
my
I
boats
keep
and
forgetting
hose.
my other dice. I bought them like 6 months ago.
So, welcome to the stream.
Son of a hooker.
Son of a hooker. That's the name of the episode.
I don't
welcome
know if
everyone to
I don't know
Geeks
if
and
we're live
Geekless
yet.
presents Game Night with Geeks. What?
I don't know if we're live yet. I haven't seen the picture
Never
yet.
mind. We'll lay that.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Uno momento,
We know
por
what we're
favor.
doing. We've done this
Of the opening.
37.
We're good.
36 times.
We're good now.
We're good?
We're good now.
Are we live?
See.
'Kay.
I said to make sure before you know.
Well, they're going to get it twice. That's all right. Welcome, everyone, to Geeks and Geekless presents Game Night with Geeks, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, The Forgotten Prince. We're picking back up. This is episode 37. I think it's more like 60, something like that, before we started all this.
I don't know.
No, we recorded. We went live with all the episodes we had beforehand.
Even though, oh, yeah, that's right. We put them on YouTube, huh? I forgot. See, it's been that long.
I do occasionally go back and click on the ones on YouTube.
I do too, every once in a while.
Look for inane bullshit that we have said.
But has a lot of that.
There's a lot of it.
And we'll have more tonight.
This is true. So everyone, from last time two party members were together, then they kind of separated because somebody had to go talk to Saloon. Currently we have Hades, Ajeez, and Kratos in Silvery Moon. Addie's in the sewers of Thay, running from things. And Savari is in Waterdeep, just outside of Kelvin Blackstaff's home.
Stupid magic dog.
You mean the crown that almost took you over?
That too.
Tempt fate. Alright. So we're gonna start with Hades in your time at the temple. So heyo! I can't read it, it's too far.
It's far away.
There's no way I can see that. Thank you for the follow. It's awesome. Excuse you. What is it?
Sildari.
Sildari!
That's hard. We're old. We have bad eyes.
We're not
It's true.
We're not that fucking old.
You're not that old.
I have bad eyes though. Like I included every bit of this. I have horrible eyes.
Hello?
Wow.
Hello? Who is that?
Is that Logan?
Logan? Got a bed, Logan.
Welcome. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So Hades,
Yes, sir.
you were in the temple.
Duh.
Right now. It is nighttime. In this temple, the way this temple is set up for Saloon specifically is there is 3 portcullises cut into the top of the tower. And as the moon hits different parts of the sky, the light from the moon is concentrated down onto a completely calm and silvery pond. And when the moon hits it, the light reflects up and almost makes it look like the sun is in this tower. As you're there, it does this obviously 3 different times. When it is at the top and does this, you hear, hello, daughter.
White lady.
And how are you?
Okay, how are you?
I fear that I am worried.
What would worry someone? What would worry the Moon Maiden?
Something threatens this world. Something very dangerous.
But it cannot blot out the moon.
It's not always true. I fear for you, and I must tell you to be very careful in your further travels. I assume you have questions about the star that you saw.
I do. I'm trying to understand, was it a warning or a distraction?
I will forgive ignorance once, my dear. But when you worship me, and you look upon me, you will see the tears that I have shed. You happen to see the red tear.
We should not be trusted.
I'm sorry. I was turning on Twitch.
You alright?
No.
Yeah.
The red tear, if you look to the sky, will be your warning. Danger is imminent. And if you look up, Heather, at the moon, in the opposite portcullis that's next to the top one, right, you can see a whole bunch of little, like, almost looks like asteroids. Or meteors, not asteroids.
Asteroids.
Out of game, that would be the Tears of Saloon. That's...
There's 7?
I think so, yeah. So she tells you that you just happen to see, we'll say, like a projection, and it was red, which is a warning. So that's how that's going to work, just so you know.
So it was warning me of the creature that attacked.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you.
And just so you know, the creature that attacked you, which also draws fear to me, was one of mine.
What was it?
It was a like... Go ahead.
Got to say, a were creature.
It was a lycanthrope, yes. They protect my forest. But something turned this one away from my light.
Is it your desire that I find what did this?
It is my desire for you to always look to the skies. What you seek, you will find.
Of course.
And she will, she says, keep me in your mind, child, as I will always be watching and will always watch for you. And as she says that, you notice that the light starts to dim in the temple, and then you're just sitting in the temple, and it's coming to the moon's coming to the last portcullis. Granted, you're not going to get a message from Saloon at every hole, but
right, yeah.
You can stay there if you want. It's up to you to what you want to do next.
So go ahead and let's make sure while we're doing that the necklace that Lady Avondale gave me, her father's necklace, I'm kind of charging it with the moon.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Everything in this temple's, whatever you have that is like that necklace, it's completely charged.
Yeah. And just pray to her. Just
okay.
You know, just kind of bask in her glory. Pray.
Yeah, and as you're
pray for protection of my friends.
Yeah, as you're sitting there, the moon passes the next portcullis. It lights up the room again. You feel warm. You feel peace, serenity. Like you feel very, very comfortable here. And as it goes back and fades away, that feeling kind of resides, and then everybody kind of stands up. Everyone that's praying next to you and everything stands up, and they kind of go on their own way.
Okay. Let's was Kratos going? Where did I last see Kratos? And had I come across Aegis?
No, Aegis is still, I think, at the front gate causing a fucking Aegis ruckus. So, as per Aegis, the last time you saw Kratos would have been at Lady Illustrial's tower, and that would have been you would have saw him leaving there to go to his mage tower because he was going to get the dragon book, I believe, and then talk to
Kelvin.
No. Not well. Yeah, it was Kelvin and what's his nuts?
Calvin, what's his nuts?
No, Kelvin Blackstaff. I got that one, but the old man that hates people. 1 second. Let me make sure I got
Calvin
this.
Blackstaff.
Calvin Blackstaff. Where is? I cannot remember that guy's name. What a shame. Oh, Kelvin. not Kelvin. Did you say Kelvin? Or did you say Kelvin? Because remember, that's his
Kelvin.
that's his thing. He
Yeah.
always gets confused and he gets upset. Yeah. Okay.
I believe it.
The
Kelvin,
black
what's his nuts,
staff
has
and
been
his wife
has been voted.
or whatever.
Yeah, and then you went to talk to Archmage Kelvin, who's the mage.
I'm
at
just
the
saying in
Silver Tower.
chat, Calvin what's his nuts has been voted the best name. So let's just
Yeah.
So his last name that you didn't know is now what's its nuts?
What does not?
Master, what's its nuts?
Master Kelvin, what's his nuts?
Sounds like you should be a halfling.
No wonder you're a joke.
It's not even Kelvin. It's just Kevin.
It's Kevin. What's your name? Kevin.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
Kevin? Yeah. Who are your parents? Don't have any. Yeah, so that's the take right now, Heather. You can leave the temple, go back to Lady Illustrial's tower, try to find out where Kratos went, or you can wander around. There's a party going on because graduation's tomorrow.
Yeah, let's go ahead and I'd actually like to try to find Kratos.
Okay, so
Because I know he didn't seem to be too interested in going to the party. So
at all until he found a friend. Speaking of which, Kratos. So you are with Lady Illustrial and her sister, and she's just broke the news about what happened at Appleton to you. She kind of told you that you need to gather your friends and leave here because she's not sure that Silvery Moon itself is safe at the moment. As you get ready to leave, she says, and another thing. Your friend, I believe his name is Savari.
Yeah.
He is in Waterdeep. I know this because, well, Master Kelvin has told us. Apparently he broke into his house and stole a note.
Shh.
Kelvin has told us what is on the note, but we will leave that for him to say. It's not really an issue, though he did kill his dog.
Killed his dog?
Well, it's not. It's a magical. It comes back.
Oh, okay. I
But he killed it.
was gonna say, man.
We're
Yeah,
calling
we're worried
John
about
Wick.
killing. We're worried about killing dogs, and there's a
Yeah.
member in our party that's literally going to kill every one of
No.
you. I don't know. Dog? All
What
right.
are we assuming? We're making
Save the
assumptions.
dog.
Fuck that guy. He kills animals. She's all right though.
I don't kill dogs. I have a
People have a
code.
choice.
No, I have a code.
yeah.
People have a
code.
choice.
Play and disease people, though.
Yeah, well, there's a difference between dogs and people.
Let's go back. You have
That's
a
fair.
You have a code.
I have a code.
Oh, okay.
Jeez would eat a dog.
Because
It's
Jeez is a
dog.
fucking monster.
Jeez has
That is
feelings.
true.
Jeez is an adult.
Jeez is a fucking monster. What's wrong with you?
Listen, if you were to say, hey, I put a gnome on a spit, I would be all right with that. I'd even go up to halfling.
I thought
Because
what the fuck?
they're not
What?
people.
Hold on, time
No.
out. There's they are.
No, they don't. They have stubby thumbs that don't bend the whole way. They're not people. They have little stubby thumbs. You don't trust that shit. Tell me one of you
Those
guys
are
would
too
trust.
chewy.
You belong in a garden.
Not if you
You
marinate
just
them long enough.
Yeah, you marinate them.
What the
You
fuck is
simmer 'em.
going on? Hey,
It's fine.
hey,
Put them in a smoker.
lawful good.
You put them in a smoker.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, am I lawful? I don't think I was lawful.
Hey, look, I've looked up.
Chaotic good.
I've looked into the definition
It's
of
still
cannibalism, and it
good.
only counts if
Still
you're
good.
eating
It's
your
definitely
own
good.
species. It's not cannibalism if you're eating a gnome.
That does not apply to
City
this
says
game.
that halflings and gnomes are bite-sized. There you go.
They are.
What is wrong with you people?
Well,
They're
Just one
people.
list.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
They're
are.
like homunculi. They're not
Come on,
really
son.
things.
they're fake.
Fucking monkey. That's it. In this game, in this campaign, there will be a wizard that has a bunch of fucking halflings as homunculuses. It's going to happen. It might even be
No,
cow-
dogs.
No,
Both.
garden gnomes.
All of them. He'll have Smurf nibbling too. I don't care. He's gonna have them all. They're all
even
coming.
know-
Is that how you pronounce that word?
Smurf nibbling? Yeah.
I've never known how to pronounce it.
That's how I've always said it. Isn't that that's
Cool.
how, Matt? You're kind of Vikingish. What is it?
Sucking hexes, yeah. that's it.
Niffler living.
Snurf nibbling.
Adjacent.
What
I've
happened?
never actually heard the word said, so that's pretty cool.
Gnomes are
garden.
magically delicious.
Like those. See? Perfectly acceptable answer.
Aegis is gonna start up a cereal factory made of gnomes and call gnomes are magically
I don't blame 'em.
delicious.
As long as it's not
Gnomes on a
dogs.
stick.
They're always after me,
In a
gnomes.
bowl.
We could be just like Bubba Gump
Those
Shrimp.
are
It'll be
bread.
Bubba Gump Gnomes.
Bubba gnome. Bubba gnomes.
You just go by with a trawling boat and fucking catch nets full of fucking gnomes.
There's deep fried gnomes.
The-
There's gnomes on us.
you guys can start a big chain, the Fey Run Gnome House.
Done. This game is over. We have now started a restaurant.
International House of Gnomes.
I
I hug. Yes.
I'll handle the
Good
money.
Genomes. Good Genomes.
Moon's over my Nomi.
No, brothers. Anyways.
This is great.
We have a new goal.
Laugh.
You laugh. It's
I
getting
don't, because
started.
I have a feeling that this might happen. There is an evil member.
Addie is management material.
She'll instead of eating gnome, and Addie make all the pies. Fucking
Make
game
best
over.
fucking pies.
Cup of pie.
Ever have a good gnome thumb pie?
Well, you want one? I don't know. It's just a bunch of thumbs. Fucking Christ.
That's the thumbs up.
Be sure to rate us with thumbs.
I don't know.
I left
People
Addie
are-
cut them off.
Don't worry, you're gonna meet him again here soon.
Savari, you're in charge of all the money. Please, this is the
That's
best.
true. I mean,
Everybody said a cheese for not mouth Eddie.
it's an easy cleanup for you, Savari, because you could just kill people, and that's for Addie's meat pies. Done.
Mrs. Addie's meat pies.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mrs. Addie's
But
meat pies.
I don't want to limit my thing to just killing gnomes. We gotta have a varied menu.
No,
Well, yeah, we start with gnomes,
anything
though.
under chest height is not technically a
Short
person.
people, Monroes, they're
But by the time it's in a
Wow.
pie, it doesn't matter
Technically,
anyhow.
me and Addie are pretty damn short, though.
I'm like
Addie's
4'11".
my height.
I'm 4'11".
you might have an issue killing Addie.
Addie's an inch higher than I am in real life.
Addie and Savari are exempt. Other elves are not.
410, Al. How do you feel now?
I feel huge.
It's bad when I'm shorter than someone's fantasy character who's obscenely short.
In the gnome homeland, I'm huge.
I feel huge.
He is the tallest one among us.
It's true. Fattest too.
We didn't go there.
I did.
Nobody went there.
So there would be the occasional dwarf. You get the rare dwarf.
That's the expensive.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, they fight back.
and they're tough.
Yeah,
gamey.
they're-
Gotta
yeah, they're-
boil them bastards.
Again, that's why you cook them for a long time, low and slow.
Right. It's like a good rib.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
exactly.
grill them for a little bit, then you throw them in the oven for about 8
Make
I
hours.
will do at least an hour.
The McDwarf.
on-
McDwarf.
Could you imagine pulling a dwarf
Yeah, it comes up
out of
with
the
every
out of the
box.
oven? Pull the dwarf out of the oven for Thanksgiving. Put stuffing in its ass.
Why did you go there?
Because it's Thanksgiving dwarf.
Because it does. This was a tangent.
Alright.
This was a tangent.
And now I want Thanksgiving dinner at the cabin, and we're gonna say it's dwarf.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We can make it look like a dwarf. There's got to
Yeah.
be a way. Oh, where was I? You.
Yeah, Savari
Yeah.
killed Kelvin's dog.
Oh yeah, your friend Savari.
I still have a code
Thank you.
between all this.
Your friend Savari broke into Kelvin's house and took a note and killed his dog. The dog comes back though, so it's okay. It's a magical dog.
Should I? Do you need a? Does he need it back? I mean, if he knows, not the dog.
The note?
Yeah.
No.
And actually, I didn't think I took the note. I thought I just copied it down.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought I just copied
Things
it down.
were
'cause
disheveled.
I didn't want to take anything from there.
By take the note, I mean he transcribed it onto a piece of parchment of his own,
Just figured I kind of clarified that.
and you know,
Took it.
sorry.
Had a stroke.
Time's a funny thing.
Lady Illustrial just had a seizure.
What do you see over there? You smell bacon?
So what?
The fuck's bacon?
Is there anything I need to worry about with him?
Yeah, he's in danger. I just told you this. I said he's in danger.
Well, I kind of.
Well, I said he may be in danger, but he's in danger.
You don't smell burnt hair?
Are you sure? I'm getting old. I think Mister's taking me right now. Don't worry.
I gotta go.
Hey, no, Mike.
Just does an Odin.
Does the little spin and it's gone. Where the fuck did she just go? What the fuck? She just
Like
said
a
a friend of mine's in
balloon.
danger. No, but on a serious note, she's adamant that you need to get to him
Okay.
because it seems like something else is wrong. She hints that Lord Kelvin knows more. He actually has been putting up defenses in place to prevent, but even he himself has said that there's nothing he can do. Like, whatever's about to happen is about to happen.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to get. I'll have to get a G's and Hades, and we'll have to go get Safari. Have you heard anything about my sister Addie?
Does not compute. Danger, Will Robinson.
See prompt flashing in her eye.
She grabs her sister's arm and she looks at you and she says, sometimes people take turns. Sometimes they are lost in darkness. But do not ever give hope on your sister. She is on her way. She does not know this yet, but she will be here.
Okay.
She is not the sister you remember.
Fucking new and improved, bitch.
I don't think you want to say that to Lady Illustrial.
I should. She's not talking to me right now.
What's that?
Represent.
What is that? Represent. New and improved, bitch.
Addie in the his ass.
That's not new and improved.
Might be new.
It's yeah, it's definitely new.
It's
More-
2001.
It's like a rusty 44 Volvo. Nobody likes that
Okay.
shit. Funny story about a 44 Volvo, if you want to hear one.
No, keep going.
Okay. The brakes went out on my dad. My dad had a 44 Volvo. He took off at the side of the curb towards the stop sign, hauling ass. 'Cause my dad drives like a fucking maniac. Goes to hit the brake, no brakes. Right? We're going into a main street. Dude, he slams the fucking e-brake. Vin Diesel's into the fucking lane going this way. Dude, it takes right back off. Turns. I was like, just in tears, screaming. Dad, it was amazing. Anyway, we didn't Paul Walker that night.
That's good.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Good. That's good. You're here.
That's good. He's dead.
Thank you. I suggest gathering your friends that are here. Your friend Ajiz. Is somebody? What are you doing, Heather? Are you? Why are you jerk? Can you stop masturbating your mic?
I was taking off my earring because it was hurting my ear.
It does hurt your ears when we have earrings on with headphones.
I would imagine. I don't know.
Yeah, just the cartilage.
Yeah, Matt, what's that feel like?
Matt, can you explain to us how it feels?
I used to have nipple rings. I don't know. That doesn't affect anything.
Do you have headphones on your nipples?
It affects
I
your.
do, actually.
It affects your manlyhood just a little bit. you littlest Viking, you sweetie.
You know, one day I'm
It'll
going to
hold
be in
off.
charge, and it's not going to be pleasant.
Calm down,
day.
Olaf.
What are you gonna lay off? A what? What'd you say?
He's gonna be in charge.
Of what?
I'll be in charge, yo.
Of what?
I'm gonna make all of you suffer.
It's called Mage, Matt.
Yeah. Guess who's in
One
charge?
day-
The Angel of Death. That's who's in charge. Just remember that. Okay.
I got it all under control.
Do you?
Did you rub back yet, buddy? I can't talk.
Do ya?
All right. You
James is doing just fine.
Listen, this is fucking D&D. Stop tangenting. All right.
Dude, I'm literally putting our tangents in the show note or in the notes.
In case you're new to the stream, this is what happens. So,
All the time.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
we play about 35 minutes of D&D, and then we just bullshit for the rest of the time.
Literally, in my notes are long tangent about Annie's meat pies, no lower than chest height to person, Thanksgiving dwarf, and 44 Volvo.
Those
so
are
you know,
those are all good ideas.
right?
44 Volvo could happen if I think they're releasing Eberron, right? Aren't they bringing Eberron out
I heard
Yeah,
that.
they are.
next year, right? If they bring Eberron, vehicles
Yeah.
inbound.
And actual stats for changelings.
I want a gun.
That's true. Yeah, they have guns. And I don't know if you're familiar with Eberron and how it works, everyone, but they trap elementals, and that's what they use for their their train systems and their vehicles and their guns. It's all elementals that are trapped inside them. It's fucking. It's literally slavery on a whole different plane.
Yeah. Ooh.
Like that.
Dark.
All right.
I like the idea though of the settings changing and things progressing.
Well, Eberron's like
after
a
time.
steampunk D&D.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is cool.
I mean, the classic
Plus, Warforges
yeah, they're pretty neat.
and Artificers come out in Eberron, and they're fucking badass because they work. That's the only I think that's the only class I know of that they work in tandem with each other.
Very neat.
Yeah, because the Artificers can repair the Warforges, and then they can make them like fucking huge and stuff. So the Artificer's like a buffer for a Warforge.
Yeah, it's like elemental punk
It's crazy. It's neat.
for the steampunk.
So Master Blaster is the character we need to make.
Yes.
All man Master Blaster.
Excellent.
Yes, and Matt's gonna run that campaign too. He doesn't know yet, but he is.
Who runs Bada Town?
Master Blaster rule Bada Town.
All right. Addie's on her way here, but she doesn't know it yet. But she's not the sister here.
So she basically tells you need to find a G's. She tells you right where he's at. Right now he's in the courtyard being G's. And she says he is quite unique.
Like unique, Addy unique, that I should feel a little concerned, or unique like unique.
What a verb.
Because
He's unique. G's. He does come across a little well, he's dumb.
he did catch the
In a way,
dumbs.
he's dumb. In another way, he's very intelligent.
You could say it. It's between us.
I am saying it.
Oh, okay.
Young Kratos.
Oh
Did she
no!
drool on your
she
sheet?
drooled all over my character sheet.
Yesterday she
Damn
shook her
it.
fucking head over there, like right there, and
Yeah.
it flew right up into my face, dude. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
You're not a dog.
Yeah, she's a drooler. Our cat is a big time drooler,
Ew.
like a Saint Bernard style drooler. It's ridiculous.
So gross.
That's Skittles?
How
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long before?
What?
I can't remember from last game how long she said it may be before whatever happens.
She didn't give you a time.
Oh, okay.
She just said that there's
Soon.
danger coming.
Okay. Then I'll gather supplies and my friends and
And her sister Laurel looks at you and says, remember what we talked about. Don't hide from what you are. That is the worst way to learn how to control it. But I suggest that you show temperance in how you practice your magic. Do not willy-nilly it as we do. And when she says we, you get a feeling that she's not just talking about, because she's an elf. She's not talking about elf. She's talking
Yeah.
about dragon. You can't play. We've talked about this.
even if thumbs. It all comes back to that.
I mean, she could probably put a dice in her mouth and swallow
Probably.
it.
She carries socks and stuff around, so I mean,
That was Thor. Thor ate socks.
No, she does. She carries that stuff
That's
around.
true.
she tries to poison Thor with
You know,
socks.
she hasn't done that in a while. She hasn't carried anything up to the door, yowling, and look how proud I am. I brought your socks back up. Those are dirty. Thanks. And then they bid you adieu. They turn.
Yeah, I'll bow to them before they leave.
Okay, and she turns around real quick. Oh, and young Master Kratos,
Yes.
when you do find your friends, bring them to the top of my tower.
Okay.
I have a way for you to reach your friend quickly.
Okay.
And
We'll be there shortly.
She bows. They're walking to her tower right now.
Okay.
And we're going to go to Addie.
Whoop, whoop.
Addie's stuck in Dark Souls.
Yeah, Addie's literally in the sewers fighting rats. No. So as you killed the Null, or yeah, it was the Witherling. You door opened. You walked in. sewers. Like, and it reeks. It's horrible. But for some reason, all that seems as home to you.
That's cool.
It doesn't even bother you. You're just like, hey, this is good. Anyone else that walked in here probably would die.
I have a
Now,
power.
Kind of. Oh, sorry.
You had sludge in your nose.
No, I'm
you
not
laid
dead.
down in a pit of goo-goo.
I'm not dead. It's cool.
Yeah. So, you're in here.
Only your heart.
And emotions.
What are you doing?
Oh.
You're low light vision, so
Yeah. Dark vision.
what was that, 60 feet instead of 30?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't want to go back up into this town because I've learned, so I'm just gonna keep going.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
This is true. Thay is horrible.
So I'm gonna keep walking.
Okay. You walk and walk and walk, and you know you got the loud clack of your feet. You're sloshing in water, which you can only imagine is whatever. Doesn't really take any effect. You hear in your head, why walk? Why try? Why even bother? Why don't you just sit here? It's nice,
It is nice,
right?
but Thay's not nice.
You're no longer in Thay,
I'm underneath of it.
are you?
I don't know.
Do you wonder where you are?
I do, but I figured if I walked far enough, I could be out of city limits, and then I could come up, and then I would definitely not be there.
Maybe you should sit down a while and think.
Okay.
Wonderful. Please sit.
Okay.
Okay, so you sit down?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this was too easy.
Mm-hmm. It's nice here.
You fall asleep.
Hope I don't drown, but
No, you're just sleeping.
okay, I'm fine then.
What you get when you fall asleep is a image of kids that you know dying, skin getting cut, pestilence, poison, bulbous pus, you know, just not very nice things. And in your thoughts you hear, does this impress you?
Are we? Is it the? Just to clarify, is the cutting the? What am I thinking? Is it more of the tower that I was just in, kind of cutting, or is it more towards the?
It seems like torture and just being mean. You can't really tell exactly. It's just you see a knife come to a skin and cut, and it splits open, and as it splits open, pus and
I like the pus part. I'm cool with that.
gross comes out. The skin starts to wilt. That kind of stuff. Oh, I'm into that.
Well, don't want. I'm not supporting the torture cut tower.
Does this impress you? Does it turn you on?
Impressions? And it's just a dream. I mean, I'm not doing anything.
Is it a dream? Or has this really happened?
No, it's definitely a dream.
Is
because
it?
I'm sleeping in a smelly sewer that smells not that bad.
You're sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
And who told you this?
My body when I sat down against the wall and closed my eyes.
Did you close your eyes?
I did.
Are you sure?
Positive.
How positive are you?
1,000%.
1,000%.
That's not real.
So what you see now is an image of you sitting with tears running down your face and your eyes wide open.
I mean,
Does it look like this? Is this where you sat?
does it look like where
Oh
it's at?
yeah, it looks exactly like where you were.
Yes, but then the image that you're showing me would be technically, I'm getting an image anyway, so it's an image upon an image, and we're like an inception here. Like we're going layers,
Okay.
right?
But you do not think that you're sitting there crying? Scared? Alone?
I could be, but right now I feel fine.
Do you? Why don't you roll a constitution check? We'll see how fine you feel.
I got a 14.
You don't feel necessarily 100% fine,
Right.
but you feel like you have it together enough to...
To say I'm...
Yeah, I feel great.
Yeah, I feel good. No, I'll definitely touch, like, she'll make sure she's not, like, crying in the vision that she's having. if she touches her face and it's wet.
Oh, you're touching your face?
Yeah.
That's even better. Thank you.
Yeah,
So
of course.
as you touch your face, your fingers kind of go right into your mouth.
Ooh, can I feel my tongue?
Oh man, fucking poltergeist too.
As you feel your tongue, it starts to burn your finger. Like something's wrong with you right now. Tell me, do you still think you know what's going on?
Oh, I never said I knew what was going on.
You seem so calm about it. Do you know where you are, Addie?
In the sewer underneath Thay.
You're
Technically.
not in the sewer underneath Thay.
Well, that's where I was where I thought
Why
I
did you
was.
sit down?
Because you said to sit down and take a rest, so I thought, you know
So
what?
you
it's
do
a good
what
idea.
others say.
Not all the time. Only if it
Why-
sounds like a good idea.
why
Because it
this
sounds
time?
like a good idea.
Sitting down in a dark tunnel in a sewer that you do not know seems like a good idea.
I have been in a tower of pain and torture, and I've been a slave in Thay.
So you figure you would sit down and be a slave to me.
No, I figured I'd sit down and take a rest because it's been a really long 2 years.
Oh, forgive me. Would you like to take a longer rest?
Nah.
No?
No, I'm good.
Then why take one now? Do you think my servitude requires you to rest? Do you think I wish you to sit down in a dark tunnel where you...
No, I'm not saying that.
Then
Okay,
why
so
do it?
because a body sometimes needs to sit
What
down
kind
and
of
gain
person are you?
nourishment.
Are you the one to be a slave? Are
No.
you the one to take charge?
God damn it.
The girl that grabbed the pie.
The best pie ever, I'm telling you.
Was it the best pie ever?
Well, I didn't get to try it. All right, blueberries looked fantastic. It all comes back to blueberry pie.
What do you think you should do?
I would like to go make pies. I was going to open an awesome
so by
shop.
go and make pies, you figured sitting down here was the answer.
No. You know. No.
What do you... She's going to keep going. This is going to keep going
Yeah.
on. Until
Can I-
Addie decides to make a choice here. So what do you think the answer is, Addie?
Well, I'll just get back up, but I thought I was sleeping. So
Are you going to get back up?
Huh?
Are you going to get
Yes.
back up? Should you?
Yes.
Why?
Because I said so.
Oh. Well, why don't you?
I'm just going to stand up, but I thought I was standing up.
Okay, so when you stand up, it stops.
God, I hate people in the mind. They try to use my logic. Doesn't work. That will be on my headstone. It all comes back to blueberry pie. I like it. I'm a fan.
Yep.
It does, too.
Yep.
So when you stand up, you feel a little foggy.
Mhm.
You have an itch on your left arm,
Oh, no, I got the plague.
dead center of your forearm.
I've seen this episode of House.
It's just a little scratch.
This water's dirty. Do I have a water skin?
No.
I'm not going to
have,
wash it in this water.
You have slave clothes on, so no.
No, I took that goose guard. Oh, that got replaced. Never mind.
Yeah,
Damn
you
it.
Yeah.
got- then you became
Damn
a
it.
slave. What are you doing?
I'm going to keep walking.
Okay.
Because I think I'm under Thay still.
Yeah, so as you keep walking, still thinking you're under Thay, same plodding of footsteps, the voice keeps fucking with you. It
Mhm.
keeps telling you, just sit down, just relax.
Just, no, bitch. You told me to not. No. No. No.
Why?
I want to walk. Because I want to get out of here
Don't
so I
give
could
up.
be...
It's a little bit of bubonic between friends.
It's not that much, right? I'm not asking for much. I just want to have some plague.
So, as you're walking, you start to hear more voices.
Uh,
And it's all, Addie, just join us.
do
down
I see
there."
any sewer
Sewer
grates above
people?
me?
You haven't seen nothing
That's
except
so annoying.
just
Is it just
a
one straight tunnel,
long- yeah,
or is
it's
it?
just been one long straight tunnel. In fact, you don't even know if the water's running. Just give up now, Addie. This tunnel goes forever.
No, it doesn't. It's illogical to have it go forever.
Why carry on, Addie? Just give up.
Oh man, blueberry pie man, and your blueberry pie magic. No,
Shouldn't you quit now?
no, because I broke out of your tower, so I'm gonna keep going.
Broke out of my. Did
I
you?
did.
Or did
I
I
did.
let you go?
I stabbed a guy in an eye with keys. That's
You
pretty much
did?
broken out. I mean, it was pretty impressive.
Lovatar
Keys.
thanks you for that.
No, you're welcome.
Hmm.
I would like to be out of this tunnel now. It's very long.
Why?
Because
Addie.
it's a long, dark tower.
The voice you hear next is Mary's. Addie,
Ah,
just give up. Just stay here.
Nope.
It's fine.
I'm not responding to her.
Well, don't ignore me. You haven't heard my voice in so long. I'm so sorry for what has happened to you. Please just sit here. You can come back to Appleton
Nope,
here.
not walking. I'm just walking, not listening. Not why I'm listening, but I'm not responding to her.
Addie, please don't ignore me. Addie, she's talking to you. Speak to your mother. She's taken care of you for so long.
Blueberry Pie Man wouldn't know that, so
Do you
it is
not
in my head. And I'm just going to keep walking.
Remember
Gonna keep
what
walking.
she's done for you?
I remember now.
Addie, does this not please you? Do you not like this?
No, I don't want to hear random voices in my head. How is that fun?
So, this goes on for like,
Yeah.
we'll say 45 minutes.
I was
And
arguing with myself.
It's literally yeah. And
Yeah.
if you had an outside camera, what you would see is you not moving and literally
I figured,
just
yeah.
arguing amongst yourself and doing all the voices. Like you were portraying that.
I'm an awesome actor.
Yeah, you were doing this to yourself.
Guys, Mrs. Addie's Meat Pies and performance. All right.
Yeah, I don't
Get
think
ready.
This is the kind of performance anyone wants to see.
Get ready.
But roll a Constitution check.
Okay. $14 again.
Wow.
If I'm nothing but consistent.
It's true. You're able this time to kind of open your eyes a little bit, and you can actually see like a fog in front of you. It does seem like you've traveled some distance, but not as far as you think you've gone. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do you want to keep walking?
I'm going to try to force myself out of it.
Okay. So, and the voices are getting louder and more aggressive.
I was just seeing what this did.
You hear some pretty mean things, like, you know, Blueberry Pie Man. You stupid bitch. You get back to my tower.
I'm going to use my divine sense.
Your divine sense?
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
Would you still have a divine sense?
It's a part of the level 1 paladin.
Yeah, I mean, it might, you know.
It might turn out different, but
yeah,
I'll
your
roll
divine
it.
sense goes off, and
I have to roll things. I can roll if you want me to.
What do you have to roll?
Oh no, I'm sorry. You can use this feature.
Aren't you?
1 plus your charisma modifier.
Yeah. Okay.
I have 3 charisma, so 4 times.
And what does that give you?
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses. As an action, you can open up your awareness to detect where it's coming from. And your next turn, you'll know the location of it
So
in 60 feet.
what
if
we're
it's
going
around
to
me.
do is, with you specifically, is it's going to be reversed.
That's fine.
So it's going to be good, not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine. No, I just was trying to try just to
Yeah.
try to snap her out of it.
You
trying to do
sense no
things.
good in this tunnel. Well, welcome to the fun club, where when bad things happen to you, you just let them happen. Because what else are you gonna do?
A good turd floats by.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that was laid by a paladin.
Dirty water dog.
dirty paladin.
Looks like Moradin.
There's an alligator chasing it.
He eats it.
God damn it, Dean!
Son of a bitch.
I'd rather run into them right now. I'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm sorry, Cash.
Yeah.
Stomping stink pickles. So as you walk
Swamp
forward, and
stomping.
you start trudging through the fog. All of a sudden, you just come to a wall and a ladder. You feel a little lightheaded, a little groggy. There's light coming up through the grates.
I want to go up and listen. I don't want to open it right away.
Yeah, there's hustle and bustle going on. You hear all kinds of chatter.
I feel like Thay's red.
It's the
It
home of the red
smells.
mages. So.
I'm glad you say that because that was always my impression.
Right?
too.
You get that feeling?
Yeah, like the
it's
red
just red
apocalypse
everywhere.
sky around it
Yeah.
and shit because I have no imagination. And that's pretty much just how I picture
I mean,
it.
it's probably like most places when it's nighttime, but
More than likely.
Can I see any indication that I'm still in Thay?
yeah, no, not a clue.
I didn't try.
If you listen, actually roll a perception check. Hayes' favorite check.
I want perception this time.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Hayes. Sorry, real quick. Hayes, or Heather, for the red star, when you see it, you have advantage on all perception checks. That's what I meant to tell you.
Oh, great.
It's not an exact like, hey, there's something over there. You still have to roll the perception, but you get advantage on it.
Cool, thank you. I will write that down.
18.
18. You hear someone. I'm trying to think what you would know because you were locked in a fucking tower forever.
Right.
You hear a person. They say you don't know what they're talking about. But they say something about like, hey, we have silk, we have this.
It's like a vendor.
Best vendor in Silvery Moon.
Oh, then I'll come up the grate. Not like rushing out like a...
How are you going to open it?
What was it? Heavy grates or like the old?
No, you can come out the grate. I'm just... Go ahead. How do you want to open the grate?
I'm peeking.
You're going to peek?
Yeah, I'm peeking.
Okay. So you peek. You see people all over the fucking place. You're probably in the center of a town, which you now know is Silvery Moon.
I'm just want to try to get a judge if I can see if I went like if I kept going like if I went back a little bit and went to the right, because I'm assuming sewer is not going to end randomly.
Oh no, this one did.
Oh, this one did.
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
You literally just went from Thay to Silvery Moon in a blink of an eye.
Well, I was hoping I could find another path and go down a little farther, closer to an area, but I'm here.
Yeah, you're here.
What time of day is it?
Oh, it's nighttime.
And there's still people outside.
Oh, fuck yeah, it's a party. You don't know it's a party yet, but yeah.
I feel like I should know it's a party. Nighttime.
They're serving pies.
That's exactly how I feel Thay looks like. Just like that.
Yeah.
Thay's not a cute place. It smells, too. It smells really bad.
Does it smell as bad as Addie?
I'm in a sewer. Of course I smell bad.
Addie's gonna...
You're not just in a sewer.
Do I see like, is there
You've become
a
a sewer
crowd around
elemental.
me? If I came out, I'd be like in the middle of the crowd.
I mean, would you know any better?
Yes, because last time I did, I got kidnapped.
You didn't come out of a sewer.
I
Silvery Moon.
I came out in a random area, in a random place,
Thay.
and got kidnapped.
I mean, you came out of a bad place into another bad place.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't seem like it's a bad place.
I'll come out of the grate.
So as you come out,
Slowly.
slowly,
Mm-hmm. I'm not like bum rushing it.
you're like,
I sneak up and backstab her.
Witch!
Safari's here. So as you open the grate and you come out, there's people around and they look and they're like, are you okay?
No, I was kidnapped. And I escaped, and now I'm here.
Where?
It doesn't make sense where I was, but now I'm here in this place. I think it's Silvery Moon. I heard somebody say the word Silvery Moon. This isn't Thay, is it?
You came from Thay, from down there?
Yes.
She
Fucking
kind of
part we're in a sewer.
She kind of steps back and looks at you.
I know I smell. I've been in a sewer apparently for longer than I
It's not the
expected.
stench that worries me, young one. Those that come from Thay are not typically welcomed.
Oh, well, didn't know that. I definitely won't use that word anymore. I was kidnapped for a long time, and I escaped. And now I'm in a place that doesn't like people that have been kidnapped.
You were a prisoner of Thay?
Yes. They had a collar around me.
You were a slave?
Yes.
Oh, you poor thing.
I don't want to be a slave again. That's how that woman talked to me beforehand.
No.
She talked to me like this.
We do not
Then
have...
she put a collar around me.
Do not condone slaves here.
Oh, that's good.
Could you come with me? I mean you no harm.
Dangerous, exactly how is that?
I mean you no harm.
Indentured servitude, totally different thing.
Yeah, different.
We fit you with a magical brand opposed to a collar.
Actually, in Thay, you get both.
I think you need to be introduced to someone.
That's how this happened before.
Then do as you
Just
wish.
scream.
Okay. How about
You're
this?
free to go.
Do you have like a piece of bread that I could eat?
Yes.
Could I have a little piece of bread? Then I'll follow you. Just like a tiny sliver, like even that big.
She
It's really long
hands
time.
you food.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll follow you. Blueberry Pie Man taught me anything. It's food is the right
Do I
way to
say
go.
that? It's fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're good.
Good girl.
That-
This feels awkward. So she starts walking you to a tower. Kratos.
I'm eating all that fucking food too. It's like, fuck yeah.
Are you going to the tower, or where are you going?
I am going to look for a G's since they said I should gather everyone.
Okay, so you are walking to the courtyard.
I figure he probably can't be too hard to miss.
No, he's not. Geez. The guard that you're talking to when you first showed up at Silvery Moon is kind of walking ever so non-discriminatory behind you.
Do anything?
And you pick up on that. What you do here in the hustle and bustle of the center of Silvery Moon here, you actually, through all the noise, you hear a very familiar ting 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 ting.
Donkey
ting.
Carter.
No, you hear the ting of a fucking blacksmith. What is wrong with your
That was a
brain?
Donkey Carter with a bell.
No, ting ting
want a meat
ting
on a
is not
stick.
a fucking bell sound. Aegis, God, you're difficult on so many levels.
I'll go blast a bat.
Aegis just stroked out.
Yeah, everyone's having
I'm
strokes.
thinking Donkey Carter with like
What you guys don't realize is
Salvation.
that was the danger that was coming to Silver Moon was strokes, randomly, to everyone.
Blowing a blood clot right through your brain.
It's like
All
the-
right.
That was just a bright strobe light that causes everybody to have seizures.
yeah, it's the Andromeda strain.
all right.
Right in the middle of fucking Silver Moon.
I shall answer the call with a tinging.
Okay, yeah, it does. You do feel that inside you, like it calls to you, basically.
As I'm going towards her, though, I'm looking for meat on a stick.
There's all kinds of meat on the sticks.
Do I have money?
Yes. I think, yeah. You would.
Boy,
Yeah.
how much? All your meat on the stick.
All of this.
All of your meat on the stick.
25 gold.
Do I have that much money?
No.
Yes. No, I look. Do I have that much money?
No. Not even close. You have maybe. Let's see. You paid a debt of 5 gold that you borrowed from the quarter guy.
Yeah.
What did he pay you?
Jesus, a hustler.
He paid you 20 gold, right?
Sounds about right.
I don't think that was 20 gold. You know what? I'll watch and make sure. But right now, as of this episode, you only have, we'll say, 10 gold. So no, you cannot buy all this meat.
Why do you have so much meat on a stick, boy?
He looks around.
He doesn't
I
know
can't
about turning
afford
a
it, so why
profit.
do you have it? That's so a G's logic.
Have you?
Did you claim this meat on a stick?
I vote for
lawfully?
Trump.
Did I claim this? I killed all these. Who are you?
I am G's.
You say that like I should know who that is. However,
It's not my fault you ask stupid questions of which you don't know the answer. Give me your meat on a stick for this many. I just give him some gold.
Give me your
And
meat
don't
on a
cheat
stick.
me, boy.
City.
how much gold are you throwing out?
I don't know. Here, I'll roll. It's a 10 setter, you said?
Yeah, go ahead.
5 gold worth of meat on a
Oh
stick.
my god, dude.
70 pounds of meat on a stick.
So he looks at you, and he's like,
Don't side-eye me, boy.
Is he like an old man? That's even better.
"Hey, Gabriel. Yeah, Dad. 5 gold worth of sticks.
With meat on them. I didn't just buy the stick.
Dad, did you say 5 gold worth of sticks? That's what I said. Okay.
Closing early.
Yeah, so they fucking round up 5 gold worth of sticks, which is literally like, fuck, I don't know.
2 goats.
If we're thinking like shish kebab sticks with meat, you know, like a little bit of pepper and some onions on them, you got like 150 of those sitting in
All right.
front of you right now.
Dude, I carry them all underneath my arm, too, and I just eat
It's
them.
like a meat bouquet.
It's like I can see just like
Okay, Jesus not carrying flowers.
Toothpicks in each
It's like a
tooth.
horde of meat.
It's a lot. So
You're gonna have such a solid bowel movement. It's gonna be a problem.
you were literally. I've seen this YouTube video. It's not pretty.
Poor Addie's starving. I've got meat on a stick.
He'll give me meat on a
So,
stick. I
As
want
you're
2
walking
quarters
around
around.
Silvery Moon and doing your thing, everybody is staring at this half orc walking through the center marketplace with 100, and we'll say by now 40 sticks of meat. Smells delicious. It is very good.
It's not like rat.
And it's probably the first time since Driss Do'Urden walked through Silvery Moon that everybody stopped doing what they were doing to stare at somebody. And they're all kind of like, what in the fuck is this guy doing? What?
The cheese I am eating. Why do I have to explain the obvious? Oh, and I leave my meat on a stick sticks like a trail.
Like pushing them into the ground? Like, is that what you're doing?
Dude, that's awesome.
Or
Yes,
you just
I do.
Oh god. Okay, yeah.
I flick it.
So after each one, you're like into the ground, and you just keep doing it, and everybody's like, "What the fuck is going
You
on?"
will know him
Find
by
my
the
way
trail
back.
of sticks of meat.
So Kratos,
His name is now
as you're
Jeez.
walking
The
towards
meat
where
eater.
Lady Illustrial pointed out the fact that
Because I still have 5 more gold to go get more meat on a stick.
a G's was, you notice that the marketplace in that area has kind of a little bit quiet, not quite as loud as it used to be, and you hear in a familiar voice, "A G's is eating people." So, yeah, you know where a G's is because
Well, being that I know his diction, since it didn't sound like I heard much of a comma there, and it was like Jesus eating people, not Jesus eating people. I'm gonna kind of.
turn everyone into
I'm gonna
sheeps.
go pretty quickly to find.
Double stepping.
Yeah, I mean, like, oh man, that's probably not all right.
Yeah, so what you see, what you stumble upon, is G's with 130 meat sticks bundled under his arm.
Just
And he's
juice, just running.
Yeah, yep, everything. Yeah, it's just. And he's throwing them into the ground as he's walking, and everybody's just kind of like, "Look at this half orc." You hear it's like mumbles like, "I think he's more orc than the other half." And you know, you get the jabbers, but it's G's.
Yeah, I
Oh,
walk
and I'm
up.
sitting there chewing with my mouth open watching this guy do
Yeah,
his thing with
and
the
yeah,
bucket.
exactly. There, he's in front of the blacksmith's tent, and even the blacksmith's kind of like slowed down with his team. And he's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Geez, I think you're costing him money.
Hey, look, Kratos, you cannot have my meat on a stick.
Oh, that's
My
fine.
meat on a
I'm.
stick.
You've got plenty, but I think I'm good.
You live in a strange town, Kratos.
We have walls and doors.
You live in a strange town, says the guy carrying 130 pounds.
120 now.
Right.
You don't. You couldn't have just bought a leg, and maybe a bushel of vegetables.
I'm not a cannibal. I do not eat legs.
They only serve half
Meat on
orc
a
and
stick.
silver.
And vegetables. That's elf food.
Well, there's
Do I look
vegetable.
like an elf?
Well, there's vegetables on the shish kebab you're eating.
It's true.
So
Wow.
those are there. You are
Damn.
literally covered. No, do I just
Look at
carry
you,
beer
Elvis.
around? No, we.
Are we going to talk about my eating habits, or do you have something to say?
Yes, as of right now, we are going to talk about your eating habits because I have to bring you somewhere to help us find our family.
You needed Jesus' help and you insult me?
Did I insult you, or did I comment on the savage way in which you eat?
Okay, so
Wait,
Hades,
let me think.
as you're traveling, you kind of hear that the marketplace has gotten quiet, and there seems to be something going on. Roll a perception check.
Regular one?
Yes.
Oh. That would be an 18.
Okay, so you hear.
Oh, 19, excuse me.
That's fine. You hear a very familiar voice, two of them to be exact. You hear Kratos. You hear the name Ajiz.
Okay.
And you hear Ajiz.
Okay. Ajiz is very, very distinctive.
Yes, being very Ajizy.
Okay. I will go
The
very
Ajizy
quickly
Jeezy.
towards the Ajiz type voice.
Yeah, you walk up to the courtyard and there's Ajiz and Kratos, and they're
I will. Yeah. I will.
bickering like old brothers.
Run towards him, then kind of stop, remembering.
He's covered in meat. He's covered in meat.
He's well.
careful.
So as you run up,
He's
you
gonna bring
see
ants.
Ajiz has now,
getting
we'll say 105 meat sticks under one arm.
Look
and
at
he
it.
is continuously just peeling them with his teeth like a chicken wing and throwing the sticks into the ground as they stand up.
Ajiz,
I've actually watched his stomach distend since I've been here. You need to stop him.
you're going to hurt yourself if you eat so much, my friend.
Oh my boy, what is going on here? Why are you here?
And she looks like a changeling. She does not look like.
You know why she's fucking there.
Is it okay if I give you a hug?
No, it's not okay.
It's fine.
I
Give
will
him a
so
hug.
poke
Give
you
him a hug.
in the eye with the meat on a stick that has no meat on it. I'm
Okay.
not wasting the meat.
I'll caress the side of his face. just let her hug you.
But it's
Come
good to
on.
see you
It's all
anyhow.
scaly and clawy.
And I just all up on his cheek.
So Kratos
Yeah,
is
just kind of, just
I don't like to be touched.
okay.
Jesus.
Rub my finger up in his ear.
Kratos, you hurt him.
Why
He's
are
just-
you wearing robes?
Because,
Well, you're in Silvery Moon.
because it's not
Oh,
acceptable
this
to go
place
around
is-
naked.
I want to go back to Thay.
this is your kind of place right here.
Yeah.
Come
So-
to water deep,
So as you guys continue
Clay
bickering,
and I want to go to
the
Waterdeep.
marketplace kind of like, whatever, and they kind of go on their way. The talking starts to come back.
I'll get out my water skin and start like wiping some of the juice off his face because it, you're a mess.
We have to go meet Lady Illustrio.
She important?
Yes, she's the lady of the city. She's amazing.
She's slightly.
Bring your meat.
She's kind of important to like
You know what? Leave your meat.
Faerun.
Please leave your meat.
How much meat did you buy, Ajiz?
5 gold worth.
How'd you get that much gold?
Jesus. Crafty and thrifty with coin.
You'll have to excuse me. I spent the last 2
I don't
hours
even
in
need to cast Detect Lie or
the
Truth.
temple.
I can stand
I can't
here.
believe it's true.
That's all
That's
that matters.
Alright. Kratos, you were saying we needed to go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
This Lady Alun.
Alestriel.
She's Lady Alun. She has wine.
Ajiz? Perhaps?
What? If it's a fancy person.
I'm gonna
fancy
cast
people have wine.
Prestidigitation to start cleaning him off.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
I told you I do not like to be touched.
I'm not touching you.
If I drop my meat on a
So,
stick,
geez, what happens is a little magical napkin appears, and it looks like Kratos is directing it, and it starts patting your face,
Ooh.
and it's
do
just
not touch me with your foul sorcery. Defiled.
Wait till I have to wash your clothes.
This meat on a stick is tainted and thrown all on the ground. Tainted meat on a stick with magic.
There is a guard 4 feet behind you. He has not moved, Ajiz.
You owe me 5 gold, wizard.
so.
You ate 42 pounds of meat. I don't owe you shit.
Jesus, 50
I
was
might
You
help
owe me
you get.
5 gold.
I might help you get some fucking cod liver oil to drink so that you can have at least a bowel movement.
Not eat
And the
cod.
next,
Jesus,
I
you know
didn't
what
say
cod
it was
is.
cod. It's a fish, you asshat.
It's so nice to know nothing has changed. Ajiz, if you no longer want the food, could we please give it to the
I'm going to
hungry?
Waterdeep with Savari.
You can eat it. It's right here. It's not going anywhere.
Savari
It's not-
seems the
it's dead.
best
It's not-
choice.
Alright.
This is great.
I'm going to take. Okay.
I'm so glad you're all back together.
Let's go to Lady Alun's house and get it.
Right,
Jesus.
that's not
Illustrio, you butt nut.
$5
You might want to. Clay, you might want to invest in a lot of kinds of kits, like the how do I get the fuck out of this party kit.
I think the sky's so they can't find me.
And I'm gone.
Wait.
An egress kit.
Gold pieces, wizard.
Jeez.
As you throw your meat on the ground, there's some dogs and stuff that
Hey.
come up and
Yeah.
start chomping, like they're just going to town, like they're so happy. Good job.
Let us be off, and Jesus does not have all day to sit here in this silly town. I just start.
Did you
walking
develop
as if
other
I-
personalities?
Jeez.
Yes.
You know what would
My
be
friend-
awesome?
What?
Perhaps we should know where we're going. Let's.
I've only said it 3
If
times.
this Lady Alun is so important, we shall.
There
find
isn't
out.
even a person named that. There is no one here named that.
Wizard. I do not even.
My name's Kratos. Stop
Until I
calling
have
me wizard, you
5 gold
fucktard.
pieces in my hand.
Jeez. Let's follow us, okay?
I have a name, you dork dipshit asshole.
Of course, the G's will follow you because the G's always has to walk behind. Because the G's.
Can you say I? Can you say I instead of a G's? Stop referring to yourself in third person. Maybe that would help your fucking argument. Oh, a G's is not a retard, or yeah, you are.
I'm going to start walking.
Okay, so
towards
Hayes
the
starts walking.
I'm not going to this fucking
Through the-
party. I'm not doing it.
I don't know if you have to worry about being evil in this party. I think
I'm
all
good.
right.
I changed my alignment.
Some are still good.
Every moon, you're stupid. Let's go.
Oh my god.
no one really pays attention to the half orc that just ate 100 sticks of fucking meat sticks and threw them on the ground. So.
And then called everybody
Yeah,
stupid.
you're all stupid.
Are we done
Right.
being foolish?
Jesus and foolish, and Jesus and G's.
All right, let's go.
It's just another way. It's like French. Foolish.
Maha.
Moi G.
You know, I can't believe some of the things that even come out of my mouth. even I'm shocked.
Hey,
Like I have no control over G's. G's just controls me. It really does. It's not even a conscious decision. It's like a reflex action.
It's
Let us be off.
the lizard brain kicking in. That's all.
yeah, that's not the third eye part of that either.
No, not the third eye part.
5 gold,
Things
wizard.
haven't changed.
I don't even have 5 silver because I live in a dormitory.
Right.
You best get it, or I shall sell your hide.
Ooh,
Dragon scales must
you're
be
so
worth
spooky.
Jeez.
Ooh.
All this conversation is making my head hurt.
I'm just waiting for
It is
Kratos to be
making my
like,
soul hurt.
hey, remember the last time you fucked with a mage?
Yeah, I got burned face. Speaking of, wait.
What?
This lady
Say it.
out that
Say
I
it, bitch.
would want.
I don't think you want to talk bad to Lady Lustral.
I don't even know who that is.
you might-
Seen Alu.
You might become a permanent toad. that just wanders around Silvery Moon for the rest of your life.
The lady is very, very powerful.
She's
She a
also
friend of yours, Kratos?
What?
is she
Wizard.
is she a friend of yours, Kratos?
He did say.
I'll
Kratos
decipher.
the first
I've learned over the time of DMing for.
Oh no!
Aegis.
It partially cut out. That was the problem.
I speak fluent Aegis.
I'm sorry.
Is she a friend?
Friend, yes.
I wouldn't call her a friend. She's
An
more of a master of the town or of the city,
So she's a protector of the city.
and then some. Yes,
You are a representative of the city.
I'm a student. I'm as old as you are.
Do you claim stewardship of the city?
No, I don't claim stewardship.
Well, damn it, just borrow
Do
the
you
phone
do
from
you
her.
claim stewardship of your own actions? I don't think so.
Sounded like a good word to use.
I'm walking ahead. They're arguing.
Yeah, so you guys walk and
As that's happening, I am continuing with prestidigitation to clean him
okay,
before.
yeah.
getting-
So, geez, every so often there's just another towel that appears and starts wiping your
Foiled
mouth.
by this foul wizardry.
So this goes on.
because he has meat juice all down his side.
The bickering continues all the way to Lady Illustrial's tower.
It's
I'll start
like
doing it in his
nothing
head
has
too. I'll
changed.
cast message. And I'll just start talking in his head.
Oh my god.
Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Can I make a saving throw to stop that?
I think you can. I think it's probably a Constitution save.
Probably.
No, I don't think so. Because message is.
Oh,
Few words.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, you can't. It doesn't matter. At this
Yeah,
point.
no, it's just range 120 feet, no save.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's literally just Kratos' voice right next to your ear saying, "Hey." So all the way to the tower, Lady Lestriel.
Crack my knuckles at him. Like,
Yeah.
You arrive at the tower. The maiden at the front there says, "Oh, welcome. Lady Lestriel awaits with her sister Laurel at the top. Please keep it down to
I'll do it both.
She looks right at the G's and says, "Please keep it down to a low rumble, if you
I'll
wouldn't
do
mind."
Both.
Jeez. Jeez.
Geez,
That's not respectful.
yeah, just I will get you something by the end. Just chill out,
5
calm
gold
down.
pieces is what you're gonna get
I'm
me.
gonna fucking choke.
So she
somebody.
she
You
opens
ate
the door.
3.5.
I walk.
Say
I
I'm gonna
walk
fucking
past him.
choke someone. Is that what you
That's why I don't like you. You do not butt your nose in this. This is a G's and Kratos talk.
I've already gone. I'm going.
Yeah, Kratos is already heading up the stairs. So
Stupid people trying to con me out of my own coin that I conned. So I'm right.
and spent on meat sticks.
Only
And I
half.
got fouled by sorcery. And everybody knows you don't eat sorcery meat.
Wait till the cleric creates food for you.
Yeah.
That's how you get worms.
That's how you die if you don't eat it. I'm just saying.
Right, yeah.
No, real life talk, like, that's how you die. Like, I'm not eating that. You're dead. Like,
Real talk. Real talk.
yeah, real talk.
They go into the tower.
Are you drinking the water? No? Mm. Yeah.
Paige is actually gonna stand on her tiptoes, give Aegis a quick little kiss on the cheek. I did miss you.
Like one of us did.
I didn't.
I'm glad one of us. Damn, dude. Damn. It's harsh.
I don't like being touched.
I know.
I never touched you.
It's true.
Last person that touched me gave me this. Or was it this? Whichever cheek it was.
Oh,
Funny story about the guy that gave you that.
Isn't he here?
Not that
Doing
it,
street
not
traffic?
a G's doesn't know that.
Isn't he
but
Chris
yeah,
Angel?
he's
I do not know that.
No.
he
If I
is
knew
here.
that, I would not
Yeah.
be here. She's been find a new place for those meat sticks.
Or those meat sticks would be in a G's because Drax has had 3 years as a mage.
as a sorcerer.
We'll come back from the dead then.
Itchies.
What?
That's not how it works at G's.
He's not a phoenix.
I will always be resurrected. I am a G's.
I am a G's, the red phoenix.
In some carnation, I can come back from the dead. But cheese knows this. Cheese is constant.
Yeah, so you guys
Like
you guys
taxes.
are wandering up the stairs. Lady Elestrial and her sister. Why don't you guys roll a perception check at disadvantage? Because a G's is loud and you guys are arguing with each other.
Am I even gonna roll? You want me to roll too or no?
12.
Son, I got two
You can.
7s.
I don't think it's going to matter for you.
I got 2 9s, technically.
2 9s. What'd you get, Heather?
He's got a 20
10.
and a 5.
So you got
I
a
guess I'll
5.
take the 5.
Yeah, you guys don't hear. So you guys just keep walking and do what you're doing. Are you guys still arguing with each other? I'm sure.
No, I'm not talking to
Before
him.
they go in,
Yep.
Nope.
Hades will look at a G's and say in Orc, I am sorry for upsetting you before we parted.
I say me too, and or
Where's the wine? In common.
I think I have a wine skin, but it's back in the room.
Going back to your room.
Later we'll go back and have wine.
So you hear a little louder this time. Please hurry and stop tallying so much. It's rather annoying. It's
we
Lady
mean like
Electra.
In our head? Or
It's
No,
in my
it's coming from it's coming from the top of the
yeah, no,
stairs.
I'm in a hurry.
Like you,
What is wrong with this place? Can't anybody talk like a normal person? Does everybody have to talk in your head?
Respectful.
it's not in your head. It's coming from on top of
echoed.
the tower.
Oh. Jeez was confused.
It's loud. And that's easily done. I understand.
This place has lots of bright lights. Just Jeez gets confused.
It is very nice in this tower, by the way. Like, it is beautiful.
This place needs to be defiled.
Jeez.
I was thinking it. I didn't say it out. Wait, I did.
Are you sure?
You sure you want to say that? Yeah.
Where's Savari?
And you're a toad.
Not here yet. We'll find
Damn
it.
it. I'm just stuck with you two. What did we do? to
I'm not even
deserve
within
this?
earshot of them. I'm gone.
Okay, yeah. Kratos is like hauling ass up the stairs.
You owe me gold, lizard.
Got my
go.
long dancer's legs.
His tail dragging.
I don't even think I have a tail.
I don't think you do. I don't think
Yeah.
Dragonborn do. Which is kind of silly because, I mean, I guess you could if you really wanted one.
They look neater.
I always thought you had a tail.
I always,
Yeah.
I would.
And I
some
said that I hit
Dragonborns
Drax in the
could
balls
have-
with it, but you know,
It's true. You did say
yeah.
my tail. You know, hey.
The blue Dragonborn picture looks neat though.
Yes.
I like that one.
So you guys hurrying up the stairs or?
Yeah.
Okay. Kratos, you arrive first. Lady Lestriel, what you see when you get to the top is Laurel, Lady Lestriel standing there. Behind her is a fiery chariot on fire with horses that are made of fire as well.
Prestidigitation to put them out.
Yeah, no, that's not going to work on this. Lady Lestriel looks at you and says, I will take you directly to Waterdeep. Lord Calvin and my sister here will be there to meet us. They will not be riding on our carriage, but they will definitely meet us. Are your friends going to be... never mind.
Slow,
I-
physically,
I-
mentally. I apologize
It's fine.
for everything. I am so sorry.
It is known that he can be stubborn. I travel to Citadel Adbar a lot, and Ajiz is known.
Oh,
says
there you go,
that
getting that
sometimes.
renown, geez.
Not in a good way, but he is known.
That's fair.
He fits better with dwarves.
Better be known than
Yes.
forgotten.
Yes. As much as he may want to believe he doesn't, yes, he does.
Yes.
He's a big green dwarf.
I'm not a dwarf. I'm tall.
That's a good way to put it. So as you two come up to the top of the landing, you see Lady Elestriel and Laurel. Ajiz, you see a couple of elves standing, which you can only assume
I roll my out.
one of them might be Lady Elestriel. You don't know. Behind them is a fiery chariot that doesn't look like, not magical. Definitely magical. That's what you see.
Hades bows respectfully.
Oh, Hades. How was your time in the temple?
Enlightening.
Good. And you are Ajiz.
Yes.
I am Lady Illustrial. It is nice to meet you in person.
Me too.
Good. This is my sister Laurel.
Thought you'd have more legs.
Would have more. I'm sorry.
Ajiz.
More what?
Respectful.
More legs?
What? I thought Lolth would have more legs. What do you want me to say?
Not Loth. Oh my gosh. Oh, sweet Saloon. Sweet Mooneden.
We're not sure what
I'm
happened
sorry.
to him at any point.
He was dropped on his head many times as a child.
I'll tell you what happened. I had 5 gold pieces worth of meat on a stick, and then I got infected by magic and polluted my meat, and now I don't have any.
I can cure that
Somebody
for you.
give me 5 gold.
I'm just
Ajiz,
not looking.
If your meat got polluted, I can cure that for you.
No, you are not touching my meat with magic. You and your magic hands are not touching my meat.
Shh.
And the cheese isn't riding a fiery chariot anyway. Magic is bad. That's all I have to say.
So when you speak to the forge, young Ajiz, it's not magic?
I don't like logic.
He gets the C prompt in his eye.
I believe it was you that once said, "This is known."
You know what? What is up with logic being used against the G's?
Tell me, young
Village.
Ajiz. You like fire, do you not? Fire helps you in the creation of the things you do. Does it?
Yes.
Well, I can assure you my chariot is just as hot as the fires you remember.
Was that a trick for me to touch it to get burned?
No,
So I'm not touching it.
It will
I haven't
not.
burned by fire before. I know this.
it will not burn you.
I touch it anyhow.
Yeah, it doesn't burn you. It kind of just magical fire.
Which is which one? Which sister saying this, by the way?
This is Lady
Is it-
Elestrial. This is
Okay.
the Lady of Silvery Moon.
Yeah. Okay. I'll nod to her.
Her sister just kind of chuckles a little bit, and she says, "Sister, if you will wish me away, I will be on my way. I must meet Master Kelvin." And she bows and tells her sister, "May Mister guide you." And they part ways. Her sister kind of just walks and then kind of just disappears. Lady Illustrial looks at you and says, "You must now go. Something
Lady?
is coming to Waterdeep." Yes.
I just wanted to give you some information that was given to me by the Moon Maiden. The creature that attacked me in the forest, it was a lycanthrope that had been, was one of hers and had been turned from the light. I don't know if there's something that you want Captain Tannenbaum to look into.
I don't think Captain Tenenbaum can help with that. That is
Okay.
something beyond
Okay.
most of us. But it is useful information.
Has there been any word? You said that Addie would be on her way.
She is here,
Oh, good.
and I have sent someone to get her.
Thank you.
Lycanthrope. It sounds like surf work. Stupid lycanthropes.
Oh, we're a creature.
Lycanthrope.
Lycanthrope, yes.
Were creature.
Yes.
Surf work.
I just go stand on the chariot.
Yeah.
I have missed you, Ajis.
You told me that already.
So,
I told you I did not feel the same, but we
I
were
know.
anyhow.
Addie?
I told you that I did not feel the same, but we are here anyhow.
so Addie, the lady that's guiding you to the tower,
Shotgun
well,
on the fire chariot.
I'm already there.
that she's
Move!
that she's guiding you. She doesn't tell you where you're going. You start to come to this tower, and it's beautiful. The maiden at the front door, and you must be young Addie. Please come with me.
I'm eating all my food.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
I feel like a G's right now, but I don't throw them on the ground.
I have all this bread and cheese. G's just dropped 40 pounds of meat
Right.
on the ground and
Yeah.
let dogs eat it.
It is so fitting that she's like trying to find crumbs. I'm just like,
It's kind of fucked up. I mean,
real
let's be
fucked.
honest. It's really fucked up.
That's all right.
who's the evil one here? Exactly.
So she takes you in and she says, "Before we go to the top, forgive me, but we must get you ready.
If it includes bathing of any sort, I'm all for that.
It will be a type of bathing, but it's going to be quick."
Okay.
Fireball.
No,
It is. That
that's
is
not
bathing.
cleaning. That's
Purifying.
It's
Purification.
Yeah, it's true. Good point. Fireball. No,
Did.
you kind of go into a room. Create water happens right on the top of your head. Boom, you're drenched. You get soaked by
Oh, my breath sweat.
the magical napkin of cleaning. And then boom, another create water, and now you're washed. It's really fast. I mean, like
Okay.
rapid fire. It's almost like going to prison.
Powdered sugar, sir.
Yeah,
It's delicious.
It's delicious. Not necessarily the shower or bath you were looking for, maybe, but
It works.
you're not smelling like a sewer right now. They bring out some very pretty white robes for you to wear.
Oh yeah, I'll eat that all up. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah. So you get dressed quickly, and she says, "Now,
They
if
turn
you would
black.
please hurry to the top of the tower. The lady is awaiting to leave."
I grab my food that I hopefully put down and did not get soaked, and I go up to the top as fast as I can. Well, I don't want to choke.
Right. I
So,
get
you know.
So you get to the top, and
There's
what
no
you
save
see is
versus choke.
you see Lady Elestrial, and she looks at you, and she says, "Addie,
Yep.
welcome."
I bow, say thank you for the food and the shower and the clothes, and I'm fantastic.
You're welcome.
Hospitality's been great.
What you guys see from the chariot is Addie shows up.
Does she look injured at all?
She looks like she's
I look hungry as
maybe,
fuck.
Maybe spent 10 years a slave, something like that.
Wasn't it 12?
It was close. You were a slave as a young girl.
No, but does she look like she's down on hit points?
I don't know, Addie. What do you look like?
I might be down on her points. I don't know. I lost some last game.
I can't do anything about that.
No, that's okay.
I'll take care of it.
I don't want to do anything about it. It'd be hilarious. Oh, yeah. I'm at 6.
Okay, I will.
I'm
go
real
over to
fucking
her.
hurt, actually. Like a real fucking Like over half.
Oh my god!
If she looks injured, I'll actually get off the chariot and go over to her.
Okay. Addie, Hades is walking towards you.
Hey, what's up? I have
Just kind of.
I can't give you any of this food because I am starving.
Kiss her on the forehead.
Oop.
7 hit points.
Oh man, I'm fucking healed. That's exactly what I needed.
Jeez, do you have any more meat that you could give Addie?
You soiled my meat soiler.
Oh, we're all
Where's
here.
my gold?
It's quite a party.
Hi, Addie.
Hi. Where are we going?
We have to go get Savari.
Chariot.
Waterdeep
Go.
is in danger.
This is the most talking I've probably had around me that's not been in my head in a very long time. It's very distressing.
But they get in your head, Addie. They do. Stupid sorcerer.
I start taking notes.
It's gonna be the best.
They don't pay their debts either. Wizards.
Jeez. We
What?
need to get to Waterdeep.
I know, we're getting on a chariot. It's not my fault you got off. You got off the chariot and started this.
I'm
whole
just gonna
mess.
sit in the back as far as I can and eat my food because
Yeah, Lady Lestral
No, thank
grabs,
you.
gets up.
Shotgun is fine.
She grabs the reins.
I'm
and
so
just-
sorry for
She
everything.
snaps. She just kind of laughs a little bit, and the chariot takes off like a fucking bat out of hell. However,
I stick my wind in the face and I enjoy this.
I stick my wind in the face.
That's a new Slipknot song.
Oy vey.
Stick the wind in the face and show it who's boss.
He just sticks his ass up.
That's exactly how I pictured it too. That's exactly what I pictured, Clay.
That is the best Freudian slip that has ever happened, right there. I stick my wind in the face.
I pictured him doing like the fucking Ace Ventura. May I ask you a question? Do you have any banaka?
Asshole.
oh my
All right, no, Jesus, not do that. I'm
Do you
sorry.
have a mint?
That was perfect. Yeah, so Lady Celestial explains, we're going to Waterdeep. We need to gather your friend.
Savari's there.
Oh, yes.
Good, good, good.
I wouldn't say good, but
No?
no. Trouble is brewing. She seems a little worried. She seems a little, like, off.
What did he get into?
It is not what he's getting into.
Okay.
It's
Is
something
what-
far greater than whatever any of you have any impact on
the
currently.
thing that destroyed Appleton, it's not after him, is it?
You don't know about that.
The thing that attacked Appleton, it's not after him, is it?
It could be.
Oh no.
Unless Kratos shared that information. But I never heard you say it, so
I don't know even. I don't know what it is. 'Cause I was out.
no one else knows
The
that
thing that attacked Appleton. Yeah.
yeah, no one else knows the outcome of Appleton.
Yeah.
Except Kratos. Kratos knows. Like in-depth details.
That's not good.
So as you guys are flying, Savari, prepare your anus.
His anus is
Prepare
prepared.
your anus, because there's a flaming chariot coming straight at it.
That's what we call it. The old flaming chariot.
So, you've gathered the letter, your copy of the letter. We last left you.
Burned the original letter that I had. Because I had a letter coming telling me what the...
Right,
I
yeah.
think it was a map or something like that. That's getting burnt.
Right. You had 2 days to burn that one before bad stuff happened. And you've taken care of that. Okay.
Yeah.
You actually have a copy of the Blackstaff letter.
Okay.
I've sent you what was written on that.
Yep. I have it right here.
And you were left at the bush that you previously fell into
Yeah.
on your journey over the wall. This time you got to go back over. So let's start it off with a wonderful Acrobatics check.
Okay, roll that beautiful bean footage. A 23.
Yeah, you're
Dude.
fucking.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, you're up and over. No problem this time. Like, I ain't falling this fucking bush this time.
I know this trick now. It's a handhold right there.
Yep. And then on your way back down the downside wall, the other side it's a lot easier than what this side was.
Okay.
It's basically muscle memory at this point. So you hit the ground. You're by the Blackstaff house up in the noble part of Waterdeep. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. 9.
Yeah, you don't notice anything weird.
Not at all.
Nope.
Not to see here, just walking along.
Everything's good. Got my fucking letter. Mission complete. Gonna gain a rank in my Thieves Guild. Pete. Woot.
Just gotta get back to the building and turn it in, and we'll be dead.
Oh, look, it's a Kraken.
Look,
Fuck
random
me.
encounter. That's bullshit.
Okay.
A
So-
Kraken in the middle of Waterdeep is a random encounter. Sounds good to me.
Be really awkward.
Exactly.
He might just be a meat salesman.
It's true. Hey, you know G's? He bought a bunch of meat sticks.
Then I get a hungry Aegees after me.
So that's where you're at. You can go from there.
Yeah, I'm going to do my normal, probably double back a couple times, and then make my way back to the tavern.
Okay, yeah, it's still dark, and but when you get to the Low Life Lullaby, it's obviously, drinking, eating time.
Yeah.
You see Ahmed, what's his name? Not Laquil, but Lannon?
Lannon.
Lannon.
Ahmed.
Yeah, you see Lannon, Oneth, and Ahmed sitting at a table, drinking. Ahmed picks his hand up, kind of, does the, oh, you've returned. Oneth just kind of looks at you, and he's like, oh, jeez. You just kind of see him like he doesn't really pay too much of a mind to you.
That was Oneth.
Oh, yeah, Oneth
That
is
was the enforcer.
he's the master assassin. Yeah, exactly. And Lannon just kind of nods. Like he's kind of checking over the clothes, like making sure he doesn't have to buy any new ones to replace.
Right.
He does notice the dirt. You kind of see him frown a little bit, like, oh, jeez.
If I actually took any.
You didn't take any damage.
I did. I did take some. That might have been from the.
That's from the dog.
Fall.
No, that was from the dog. The fall, you didn't take any damage.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. The fall, you just kind of fell into the bush, but you fell into a bush, so like,
Right.
there's going to be
So
some.
the 3 points was from the dog biting me. So.
Yes.
Does he make note of that? Am I bleeding or something?
Yeah, he does see that you have a little bit of blood on your arm. None of them really care too much.
Right on.
I think it's more like, let's hear this story. So that's what you see when you walk in.
Okay. I'll go over and I'll actually go to my room and change,
Okay.
and then come back out
Okay.
because I'm probably in the equivalent of like a black tracksuit kind of thing.
Eugene.
Right, yeah. You're being sneakies.
Exactly. Yeah.
What are you coming back out of your room with? Are you just going to be in your clothes with no weapons, nothing like that?
No,
or?
armor, weapons. I'll have everything,
Okay.
and the letter will be tucked into my armor.
Okay. Good. And are you going to go to their table?
Yep.
So you see, Ahmed's the first one to respond to you. Young Savari, welcome back. How did everything go tonight, this evening?
Very well, and as I say that, I'm pulling it out and sliding it to him.
Very, very good. Thank you so much for this.
That's what it was. I was supposed to find out where he was at or something, right?
You were supposed to find the letter that looked like it was freshly written. And
Okay.
it did, too. When you picked it up, it looked like it was sent in all urgency to Kelvin.
Gotcha.
Thank you very much for this, and that's very well done. Not too often can someone say they came from the Blackstaff house, and
I didn't come out totally unscathed, but I'll live.
Good. I see you resisted the urge to touch the many things that he has.
Yeah, there was one thing that was rather insistent.
Well, it is good on you that you resisted.
Crown of antlers. I don't know. It was creepy.
The crown of thorns?
Sure.
Yes. I am almost positive that's what you mean. There's a story there.
It's rather insistent
Yes.
that I touched it. I resisted the urge, luckily.
Well, it does make me happy that you've returned, and I'm sure my brothers here feel the same. If you wouldn't mind, there's other jobs on the job board, and I suggest that a young, aspiring member like yourself maybe seeks out a job. It doesn't have to be tonight, of course. You've done well. In fact, let me buy you your drink of choice and your meal of choice.
That would be great. Probably an ale.
Okay, so yeah,
Ale and stew.
Yep, he raises his hand, and you see the barkeep look immediately, and he starts prepping. He pours your ale, goes to the cask, boop, brings it over to you, goes over to the fire pit, scoops out the fresh stew that's boiling there, brings it to you. Just nods. You don't see Ahmed hand him any money. He just kind of...
I'm sure they have an arrangement.
Yeah, it's kind of known. Yeah, so you got stew and an ale in front of you.
So this was just kind of a test to get into the guild. I wasn't actually making anything off this, was I? Through them. This was to kind of prove myself, right?
Yeah, we'll say that for now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you know. Like
I wondered if I should be expecting some coin or something from them for the job.
As Savari, you feel that this was more of a test of skill. That Ahmed was kind of seeing what you could do.
Gotcha.
The last time you guys talked, he said he was looking forward to seeing what you're capable of.
Okay, so it was a initiation ritual, kind of.
Sort of, yeah, because he didn't really get the job to the job board. So when they're at the job board, they actually have fees that you would collect. This one didn't make it there, so you're not really sure if there was going to be a fee. Maybe Ahmed pulled a quick one over you, and you don't know.
He's buying me dinner. It's fine.
Right. And Ahmed doesn't seem like he's... Well, that's because he's really good, but he doesn't seem like he's bullshitting you.
Okay. Yeah, like I could tell.
Right. Like, I mean, he is the information officer, so he probably can lie...
A little bit higher than anything I have, probably.
Yeah, he's the greatest salesman in Faerun, so...
Nice.
Yeah, so you can finish out eating here, drinking with them. Oneth doesn't really pay you any mind, because he... I don't know. Like, he's just Oneth. Oneth is...
Right.
He's got his eyes on everyone all at once, but he really never doesn't talk to anybody. He just kind of does what Oneth does and stand there and stare around the bar. Lanet... Yeah, Lanet looks at you and says, well, how damaged are the clothes?
A dog bite.
It looked like you fell into a bush. Did you fall into a bush?
Yeah, I got scratched up a little bit.
Just a scotch.
Or is there any rips, tears in the clothes that you could notice?
I don't know. Was there when I changed out of them?
Yeah, you would have noticed that there was a couple tears. I mean...
There was a few.
Expected. You were in noble clothes, so it's not like you're running around in leather. Well, I guess it's okay because you completed your mission, but it's going to be one set of noble clothes that we have to purchase again. I really wish we wouldn't send
Can I keep the other set?
Well, they're torn, aren't they? Nobles don't walk around in torn clothes.
Well, yeah, but there's seamstresses and such that can mend it.
I don't know how to explain this to you, young Savari, but the nobles here, they don't go to seamstresses. They buy new stuff.
That explained it.
So what do you want me to do with them?
Whatever you wish. They're yours
Oh.
now.
Okay, so I can keep them. Excellent.
Yeah, so you guys, you can banter for the rest of the night. The bar is pretty much the normal crowd. It gets a little rough because it's not in the best part of town. Rolling another perception check.
I'd probably like take part in any gambling that might go on, dice game, something like that.
Oh yeah, that's all happening. In fact, at this table, that's happening. Oneth does not take part in that, but Lana and Ahmed, they're definitely
That was perception, you said?
yes.
19.
Okay, so with a 19, in your feet, you feel a slight tremor, like a rumble, but it doesn't seem to be bothering the inn. No glasses are shaking, but in your feet you can feel it.
Did you feel that?
We've been feeling that for a while now. It's good that you've noticed that. And this is Ahmed. In fact,
Is it?
we don't know. On the job board, it is actually one of the jobs that I've requested.
Bless you.
Thank you.
There is a known guild here in Waterdeep. Not really a guild, so to speak. They're a group. And they kind of dwell underground. And we've
Okay.
been trying to reach them, but they have not responded. However, when you make your way to the board, which I'm sure you will sometime, you'll see the write-up. For now, let's just enjoy the night. There's nothing we can do to...
Did he actually look at the letter and read it?
No, not yet. He still has it.
I kind of like... You might want to take a look at that.
Is it dire?
Just a correlation, possibly, in what you were just talking about.
Oh, interesting. Calvin always has so many good things. So he opens it, and he reads it, and he's kind of like,
Well, yeah, okay.
huh. Well, interesting. Has anyone else? Have you told anyone about this or talked to him about this?
I have not.
Wonderful. See me later tonight. We will discuss this in private. And
Sounds
you
good.
you kind of see Lanet just kind of shut out like what he's hearing, you know.
Am I getting any weird feelings off of this?
Yeah, you get a little bit of concern from Ahmed. Like he seems, for as calm as he usually is, he seems like this was kind of unknown to him. Like he didn't realize it was this serious.
Okay.
Bring out the gimp.
So he tells you, you know, that you guys carry on. You're doing your dice games. The party goes on right around, we'll say 1. The bar starts to close down. Lanet stands up. He nods to the bartender. The bartender tells everybody, all right, time to clear out. Everybody out right now. Everybody out. Everybody just picks up and leaves. They don't make a ruckus. They're everybody's pretty drunk too, but nobody makes a real ruckus, and they all just leave. Oneth,
They know this place.
yeah, Oneth nods. He goes down, leaves. Lanet does the same, and Ahmed walks up to his room. Just kind of nods at you, nods at the bartender.
I'll follow. Actually, I'll grab whatever he was drinking, and I'll grab an ale for myself and go up.
Okay, yeah, good. So he goes into his room. He knows that you're obviously coming, so he leaves his door cracked.
Mhm.
And when you get in there, he looks at you and he says, I'm afraid that, well, we are going to have to obviously pick up shop and move. If this is that serious, I'm not exactly sure, which is rare for me. If you could, young Savari, it is obviously your choice. I cannot make you do this.
What do you need?
I need more information. In particular, I need you to gather information from a high-ranking member of the group I was talking about. Have you ever heard of Bregan the Earth?
No.
Please
They-
spell.
BREGAND''AERTHE.
Wow.
Yeah. What?
I could not have pronounced. I would have been like, I don't know.
That's because I read the books. Yeah. They are an elite guild ran by a very particular drow named Draxel. I need you to go to an ex-member of theirs. He lives here in Waterdeep.
Okay.
And I need you to gather some attention. But the trick here is it can't happen tonight. It has to happen in the middle of the day.
What do you mean by gather attention?
Well, I don't want you to gather attention too much. If you go at night, they have a way of knowing. If they know that you're there and they trace you back to us, we no longer exist.
Okay.
So if we do this in the middle of the day, we will not gather that attention. I need you to gather information. I need you to find what they know. Because if anyone knows what's happening underneath this city, it has to be them.
Okay.
And I'm
How do I find them?
Well, we know where he lives. So we will show you his house, or I will. But I must warn you that this is extremely dangerous. They are not necessarily a guild of thieves like we, more a guild of Oneth style.
Assassins.
The best.
Okay. So you want me to find an ex-member of theirs?
Not the member himself. I just need the information that he would have in his house. There will be something that he has. There has to be. And I'm not exactly sure what to tell you to look for in this situation.
Okay.
But I do know that it has to be in that house. And if you're wondering, this house serves as a center point in Waterdeep. It is
Okay.
literally their meeting place, which is why we assume that there has to be something there.
So there shouldn't be many members around during the day?
Not during the day, no.
Okay.
So that's kind of what he passes to you. Again, he does try to get the point across that it is up to you what you do. You can go to the board and you can choose another job, and it's not really going to hurt his feelings at all. The job will get done, whether it's by him himself or by someone else. There are other jobs on the job board.
Yeah, but this is a good way to get the attention of the principal. So, no guts, no glory. Any chance you might be able to have someone that could stitch this up? Just points to his arm.
Oh, yes, of course. The bartender.
That's safe.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
He's actually very good, too.
Good to know.
Yeah. So the bartender, let's roll his name up here. Let's see. I like the name generator. His name's O'Ferris.
Oh, Ferris?
Oh, it's be O'Ferris. It's got to happen, right?
Okay.
So if you're going down to get stitched, O'Ferris is obviously cleaning up the disaster that is the bar.
Right. I'll kind of move in step with them and help them clear up some stuff.
And
I
he,
was wondering, when you get a chance, if you might be able to look at my arm.
oh, let me see that thing there. What do you got?
Dog bite.
Oh,
Pesky watchdog.
looks a bit old. You should have came to me sooner. And you can tell the blood's pretty
The
much
alcohol's
dried.
wearing off now. That's why I came now.
Quick, while I'm still kind of numb.
I forgot it for a little bit.
Now I remember. That's an Ajeez answer.
Right.
I'm not drunk anymore. Ow.
That's right. Canines punctured my skin. My fault. He calls you over. He takes you, pours a balm on it. He's, kind of humming. Takes the needle, stitches you up. It stings. Like somebody's stitching your arm right in front of you without any kind of, topical.
Right.
It's weird that I think your headset's causing that feedback a little bit.
What feedback? Oh,
But
maybe.
I was only down 3.
yeah, he stitches you up. You can heal back to full.
There's a campaign on Twitter now to get Ajeez a kitten. Just FYI.
That's adorable. Where's that at? I need to back out of that one.
Yeah,
What Ajeez is going to be like Coco.
that's what I just said too.
It'll be a savage kitten that eats catnip.
Mew.
I'm not.
She would love it.
Mew.
Nobody will touch my kitty.
Oh, everyone's gonna pet your kitty
Oh yeah.
Not without paying gold, they won't.
with magic.
Jeez will pimp out his kitty.
Oh, there you go, Ajeez. Ajeez the pimp. Whoop that trick.
Kitty will go through a Jeez and thrifty with coin.
He's thrifty with a lot of things. Yeah, so he stitches you up. You're back to full. It's about 2:30 in the morning, so it's up to you if you want to rest till
Yeah.
the morning. Okay, so when you
I
rest,
had kind of a long night.
right? You've been out for a while now. Yeah, so you rest. Morning comes, normal morning routine. Ahmed comes to your door and knocks,
Answer it. Hey, Ahmed, come in.
and he goes, "You must go now."
Where?
To the job.
Okay, he nods.
I need this information within the hour. And
Done.
he seems like a little bit panicked. In fact, everyone in here seems a little bit panicked, and you notice that
There's an air of something not right.
right. You can feel the rumble now. You don't even have to notice it. You feel it. Like it's
Okay.
it's just a constant. When you go outside, people are pretty panicked and they're moving. Like
Okay.
bustling. You see people with packs on. They're getting into carts. It's almost like there's an evacuation notice. They seem a little hurried. You know right where it is. Ahmed drew you a map. He showed you've been actually past this house. It's very inconspicuous.
Gotcha.
It looks like a rundown, like abandoned house almost. But he tells you that there is going to be some things here. He doesn't know the exact conditions on the inside anymore because they haven't heard from Brieg and the Earth in a long time.
Okay, so there might be people inside, there might not.
Right,
Okay, but not likely because it was during the day.
right. Not likely because it's during the day, and not only that, not likely because of the situation that might be happening.
Gotcha.
And so you're able to make it there through everyone. I mean, it's pretty packed on the streets. It's almost like the entire town's out and trying to leave.
Okay, even better.
How many retweets is required for him to get kitty? Just a question from the audience.
For Ajeez to get a
100.
kitty,
100 is a good number.
we'll say 100 retweets. If it gets 100 retweets,
Oh, let me get people on this.
I will get Ajeez a kitty. It'd be a nice fat calico. Or no, what's that little stubby legged bastard that you got?
Oh,
That's
Munchkin.
Munchkin. That's what it's gonna be. The fucking Munchkin cat
Alright.
with the fat little
Wait,
legs.
do they have like the flat faces?
No, Peta doesn't have a
Oh,
flat face. She just has tiny legs.
Yeah, she's got tiny legs.
Occasionally, when she runs down the hallway,
Like-
she jumps
like
on
this-
her hind
this
legs
big.
and just runs on her hind legs.
Jeez does not discriminate by leg shape. Jeez is fine with short, stubby kitty.
A G's discriminates by magic. And guess what this fucking cat's...
Exactly.
Guess what this cat's gonna be, dickhead? A wondrous
Make it a
item. It's gonna be a wondrous item that you have to rub a statue and your magic cat comes out.
Yeah, make it a Tressum. One of the cats with wings.
Oh.
Yep.
Ooh.
I think you should
Have it be
make
an
one of those
alligator
ones in the
with
Chinese
teeth.
restaurant.
I could make it a cat with wings, and we'll just call it a sphinx, and you won't know you have a sphinx with you. And this sphinx will just wander around with an idiot everywhere it goes because
Jesus
you'll be the distraction that the sphinx needs. So it can
It's
just
refreshing to the Sphinx.
right. He's just like, yeah, this is cool. Like this guy, look at this idiot. People are dumb.
It
Somebody's
would be
gonna be
interesting
faster,
if I had
faster.
things.
What's the males of the androsphinxes?
Andrew
Yeah.
Sphinx. Yep.
It'd be a big fucking androsphinx. That's just a little guy to you.
But Andrew Sphinx don't have wings.
It's true.
Only normal Sphinx have wings. The females.
They have feathered necks though, don't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gynosphinx is the females. I'm dead serious. That's what they are. The Gynosphinxes, right?
I don't know.
That's what they are. I'm telling
You
you.
know, Cryosphinx is the bull-headed, or is that
The
the
ram-headed.
ram?
The Chiros and the eagle-headed ones.
Pyrosphinx.
Yeah, they mate with each other, and whatever the male is what the other. There's a weird fucking background to sphinxes. Anyway, enough about sphinxes. Enough tangents. Savari,
Yes.
you're at the house that's marked on your map.
Okay.
The hustle and bustle of the city's going on. The rumble in your feet's happening. There's enough distraction here. You can take advantage on any kind of sneaky rolls because you can blend into the crowd very easily right now.
Okay, excellent. That's 2 dice, take the highest, right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. I'm going to give the place a once over
Mhm.
and look for an entry point.
There's windows. They seem like they're boarded up. There's doors. The doors are real rickety. Almost look like it would be pretty easy to just either kick it in or stick a knife in the jam and jimmy it open.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a little bit more of a stealth approach on it.
I mean, you could probably
I'm not
drop
gonna
kick
kick
it.
the door
I
and
was
go,
gonna say,
"Bitches, I'm here."
in this situation, you might be able to drop kick it and get away
Ari's
with
new
that.
name is Bitches I'm Here.
Yeah, bitches, I'm here. That's how does Savari enter the house? Boom! I'm here, bitches.
It
Aren't
is.
you a fucking rogue?
It's fucking payday. Stealth is an option.
That was
on
like
this mission.
Davis's rogue. Well,
Yeah.
remember he
Aren't
fucking
you a rogue?
Oh,
yeah, I got your wallet right here.
threw that fucking rock down the goddamn hallway that one time.
Okay.
That's how you're gonna check if there's things down there.
Yeah, the
rogue. You're gonna throw a rock. Jesus Christ.
Was that 4th edition you guys were
Yeah.
playing?
We don't talk about 4th editions.
Ooh, yeah, no.
It's a little rough.
It,
They-
it works great
They'll
for a
find a way.
video game.
They fixed
generation, but
everything.
not for us.
They fixed everything in 5th edition. So
They did.
I'll find a way in.
yeah, you're able to. Like I said, the doors are rickety. You can either kick it in, or you can do the stealthy.
Like I said, I'm going to go the more stealth route.
Are you checking for traps?
So, what's that?
Are you gonna check for traps?
Yes. Of course.
I'm only gonna ask that early on in our games. Eventually, I'm going to stop asking.
And I have to say, I'm checking for traps.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. Just so you know. So that way when you do get hit by a random fireball, you're not like, what the fuck just happened? Like, well.
Right. I'll go,
yeah.
yeah. And it'll probably have to happen once or twice.
Oh, yeah.
before I actually...
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
So yeah, check for traps.
Yeah. Okay. So
course.
you check for this rickety door trap. Go ahead and roll.
Perception, right?
Yes.
Do I have advantage on... Or no, you said advantage on stealth.
Not advantage on perception. Not right now. But nobody's really taking notice to anybody. They're all panicking pretty much.
13.
You do not notice any traps on this door.
Damn fireballs. Okay, I'll jimmy the lock and entree.
Yep. So you stick your knife there, and it jimmies right open. Like it just boop.
Okay.
What you
If
see...
it's freaking like that, I'm going to try to open it only as much as I need to slip through.
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely understandable. So you push it open a little bit more to get you. I mean, you're pretty slender or whatever, so
Yeah.
you know, and it creaks the whole time. It doesn't see. It's dragging on the floor and everything. It's not really like exuberantly loud because it's really loud outside right now. You snake in there, and this place is completely clean inside. I mean, it is beautiful in here compared to what it looks like on the outside.
Okay.
As you step in, roll a perception check. Another one.
9.
Yeah, you don't hear nothing. Just seems like a dead, empty house. Really,
Fair enough.
you can hear the outside stuff pretty easily. Anything in here? Nothing.
I'm going to look for an office or something like that.
Okay, so when you come in, you have like stairs right in front of you that lead upstairs. To your left, there's like a lounge type area. You have we'll say a living room on your right. In front of you, you see kind of like a double door that swings. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I guess like salon doors, or not salon doors. Saloon.
Saloon.
Yeah, salon doors. No, you see saloon doors, right? So you can only assume that's probably where the kitchen is.
Right.
To the left, that's another room. From this vantage point, you don't really see an office type area.
Okay. I'll head towards that room. I can't tell what it is.
Okay.
Or I'll head farther in.
Okay, yeah, so as you head farther in, you get closer to the kitchen. You can kind of see through the top of the saloon door.
Saloon doors.
And you can see where, there's stove, there's hanging meat, there's stuff in there that would make that a kitchen. To the left, the door's closed. There's a pure white, almost looks like an actual crystal door handle on its door.
Oh, wow.
Lick it. It's probably salt.
Yeah, you should definitely lick it. That would be the best option.
I'm so not licking it. I'm gonna rub my balls on it.
That was
No.
Straxel's plug.
I'm going to go up and I'm going to...
He's gonna
Listen.
engulf it with his nutsack.
Okay, so as you put your ear up to the door,
Oh no!
roll your
Oh, dice all
Al's
exploded.
smashing his dice with his phone. Roll a perception check on the door.
Dumb. Oh
Hit
my
them all in a
God,
nice line and everything.
Ruined it.
Oh, jeez. 20. Not natural.
So you stick your ear to the door. You don't hear anything on the other side. You hear like a twang, like a string's really tight twang. Like if you took like a tuning fork, you hear the.
Okay, yeah.
Claymore.
Yeah, I'm like gonna kind of step back a little bit and look over, check for traps.
Okay, so with your perception, we'll just roll with that one. You can tell that there is some kind of trap on this door. You're not exactly sure what kind. You know that there's obviously a wire involved. As you look closer at the door handle, and you gently touch the door handle, it feels really, really tight. Almost as if you were to spin this door handle, it might break this string. From your training and reading for the last couple of years in the books, you know that some traps like this, they usually have a some form of, we'll say like an alchemy pot, that when the string breaks, the pot snaps and it explodes.
Oh, that's not good.
And this potion is usually located underneath your feet.
I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna look.
Yeah, so if you take a really close look at the floorboards, you can see there's a very, very, very fine line right at the base of the door there. and it looks
Can
like
it be popped open?
you can try.
I'm gonna try. I'll
Okay.
blow myself up. It's gonna be awesome. Is this a stealth roll? Sleight of hand?
Would we slide a hand?
Yeah, let's do sleight of hand. We'll use sleight of hand. That's what we'll use.
Stealth was the first one I looked at, and that's also my highest skill.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is stealth. This is more. It's definitely a dex roll.
16.
Yeah, so you can jimmy that up. You can, and it wiggles itself up, and sure enough, there's the pot tied to a string that's attached to that door handle. You can only assume that the string obviously goes to the door handle, but you can see the potion here. And from the limited knowledge in the book, these potions are very, very unstable, which is why they're used like this.
Do I think I might be able to cut the string here and disarm it?
You can absolutely try, good sir.
Boom, baby, boom! Armor what bombs at midnight. That is going to be a 14.
So with 14, you're able to cut the string. Roll me a... Let's do an acrobatics check to see if you can grab the potion and hold on to it steady enough.
I think I just blew myself up. I rolled a 1.
Oh my god!
Do not use Al's dice. Holy crap.
Yeah, but this is what happens when we take time off.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know you got your hand next to the potion, and the string's got it pulled tight, and you cut the string, and when you go to grab the potion, you hit the fatty part of the flask, and it just kind of whoop out of your hands, and you kind of look and go, "Oh fuck!" and it hits and blows up.
The reflex. Reflex save.
On a 1.
For half.
No, it might have been. Right.
Yeah, I don't think on a 1. If it was like a 4, yeah. A 1, you just fucking stare at it. Whoa.
This is gonna suck.
And you take 5 points of damage.
Ow, 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 ow.
And
ow, ow.
it fucking goes boom. It's loud as fuck.
Remember when we used to take 40?
It's true.
Yeah.
The days.
I remember when I used to deal like 92.
Yeah, well, not anymore, kids.
Had an AC that was above my character's age.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I still don't know what that's.
So, yeah, that happens. Now you're looking like, you know,
Still
an
not
old
coming
Looney
down.
Tunes cartoon.
So I was imagining.
Foghorn Leghorn just got torched, and
Trying to put myself out.
we just watched Space Jam, so that's what came to mind. Yeah, you're able to, you know, qualm the fires. And yeah, you're
Ow,
not.
ow,
You're,
ow, ow, ow,
you
ow,
might
ow.
have a slight headache.
Fart on the cat.
she's crazy.
Just half my hit points gone
Not me.
right there, so
Hey, at least you don't have to roll your Constitution checks anymore.
Yeah.
that's true. I always hated that roll.
That was,
I never used it.
it was so scary. Like, oh, you took half? Roll a con check. Why? See if you pass the fuck out. Well, I don't want to pass out.
There are times I think it's legit,
Oh, totally.
but I think it should be.
I would say in certain fights, yes.
Yeah.
In fighting a bugbear at level 1, I don't think that's
Yeah.
a legit thing.
No, I would.
Although
agree.
I can see the, I don't know.
That's
Fighting
more
a
of
dragon that bites your fucking leg off. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll that. And see if you just don't go
It
into
should
shock.
be, you know, even though I know it's still the same amount of damage, maybe that would be a better rule for something size-wise. So, you know,
Yeah.
the fucking
I mean, if you're fighting a dragon,
storm giant comes up and kicks
Yeah.
you. Okay, you know what? You could be unconscious right
amounts of
now.
damage.
You know what? You got kicked into a rock by a fucking giant thing. Your body's like, I don't care anymore. I'm done.
I stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's like, you know what? Let's fight on.
It
We can do
tags
this.
out.
So, the trap's disarmed.
Yeah, it is. I'm cursing under my breath and opening up the door.
Just don't tell Ahmed. No, everything went smooth. It was great. What's all that shrapnel?
problem.
What's all that shrapnel in your face? I'm trying
I
out
fell.
a new look. Got piercings. You ever heard of those?
Scrub.
It's a new trendy look.
This is why I'm still first level.
All right.
And why you might not get the second.
This is entirely
Hey,
possible.
the life of a rogue early on is very dangerous.
It is.
It's
I'm
pretty.
not this kind of a rogue.
It's
I'm the
Almost as
talkie
short as
rogue.
it's true.
almost as short as a wizard who doesn't pay his debts. 5 gold.
Yeah.
5 hit points, 5 gold. You ate at least 2 of those gold.
This is just pushing me more towards going to Mastermind.
to be
I'm gonna have other people doing this shit for me.
Less sneaking around.
to be an eagle atop the chariot right now with Lady Alessio and the G's flying through the sky. Talking
I
about.
think I would actually probably rather be there right now.
Oh, yeah, probably. You wouldn't be.
Jeez could be used
The explosive
used to this.
potion may be a better option.
It's true.
That's how
Yeah.
gods travel.
Yeah.
Who knows? At this point, it's a toss up.
It's a toss up now.
So yeah, trap disarmed. No more humming from the door.
Nope.
You can probably just open it now.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. So you grab the handle. It's definitely a crystal, like for real. You turn it. It opens.
That's worth money.
Probably is. You can swing it open, and this is a room that has a rounded, like an oval table in the middle. It's got maps laid on it. It's got, you see deeds. You see all kinds of interesting things here. You can siphon through these if you wish.
I will do so, but with a bit of haste.
Yeah, as you're shuffling through papers and stuff, you notice that there's a fresh quill again, right? And next to it, there looks like there was some ink spilled onto this parchment, like it was almost written in a really big hurry. And
Okay.
then there's also dust gathered on all the stuff that you've been shuffling around. So it doesn't look like this stuff's been touched
In a while.
for a while.
Okay, then I'm gonna check out the fresh one.
Yeah, so the ink's still a little tacky. The quill tips actually broke onto the paper, and what it says is we need to get out of Waterdeep now. They have taken the tunnels, and they are starting to do something, and we don't know what it is.
Okay.
It says Lord Draxel has commanded us to move, so we are on the move. And then it
Okay,
kinda,
is there any sort of a timestamp kind of thing or a date on it?
no, it just kind of trails off. That's about where the quill tip breaks off and the ink spilled.
Okay.
That's kind of all you get. Like, he was probably going to write more, but he just said, you know what, fuck this, we're out of here. And
Okay. I'm gonna grab it.
okay.
And anything else that might look interesting.
Oh, there's things here.
That I'll grab it, just some stuff up. It's
Yeah,
stuff I'll use later for role play stuff.
there
As I build my
is.
empire.
Oh, there's some gems laying around. There's parchments that are wrapped and rolled. Look very important. You do.
Can I find like a bag somewhere?
Oh yeah,
Oh
there's
wait, no, I got my bag of holding. Never mind.
yeah, there's tons of satchels and stuff here too, by the way, that are just kind of strewn about. There's some swords, there's some weapons here. Nothing crazy looking, but
I'll grab the gems that I can, some of the scrolls that I think are important, throw them in the bag, and then
a very interesting thing that you do see is like a pot of wax and a stamp next to it.
ooh, take those.
Okay.
Those in the bag.
The rumbling picks up. Outside, you hear people screaming.
Oh shit.
We're
Okay.
going here?
Huh?
We're going here?
Nope, I jumped. I have feather
I
fall.
think somebody jumped once out of a moving
Yeah.
chariot. He didn't.
He didn't have feather fall.
That's true.
We landed safely.
Yeah, so the people outside are screaming. It's becoming more of like a hysteria type thing because there's so many
Okay.
people. It's not there's not like fireballs raining out of the sky or anything.
Right. Just something might burst up out of the ground.
Right. Everybody's kind of the city guards now, kind of trying to organize things. People are loading up carts. They're getting on caravans, and everyone's kind of getting out of the city. Like,
I'm beating feet and getting back to the inn. Back to the lullaby.
okay, yeah. So you get to the Low Life's Lullaby, and Ahmed's there. He comes running to you. He says, "What did you find? Did you find something?"
I hand him the letter.
He reads it, and he
Everything else was dust covered and looked like it had been there for a while. This is fresh.
he kind of looks at it, gets a little panicked, like you've never seen Ahmed this panicked. He whistles, Oneth and Lanet, and then you hear Laquil come up from up top on the stairs, and he says, "All right, load him up, let's go." And Ahmed says, "We have to move."
Where are we going?
Well, funny story. We are going to be moving north to Luskin. However, we must get there on our own way, if that makes sense.
Okay.
We cannot
So
all...
we're all splitting up at this point?
Yes, we cannot travel together. He hands you a coin, another coin. He tells you that this will grant you passage to any city that we have any influence on, as long as
Okay.
that city is still in existence. I will tell you this, young Savari, you have done well. And for that, we will grant your rank. Which I wrote your ranks down.
Ooh,
I did. I did things for you.
awesome.
So the ranks of your guild, if you want to write these down, Clay.
Yeah. Hold on one set.
I mean, I can always send them to you through Facebook.
Yeah,
Messenger.
actually, yeah, if you could send
Yeah.
it to me.
So you started as a pickpocket,
Okay.
and he tells you you will now be considered a footpad of the Deep's Deviants. And when he hands you the coin, it's literally a footprint in a coin, which is kind of weird, but that's how it is.
I like it.
He tells you, with this comes more jobs, and we will send birds and ravens to find you, and we have ways of finding you. And, well, we must go. We have to hurry.
Where are we supposed to meet up in Luskin? Or you'll find me.
We will find you when you arrive,
Okay.
and hopefully you do. Good luck, young Savari. It was good working with you here in Waterdeep for the short time that we had.
Thank you, Ahmed.
I fear that Waterdeep is, well, I don't think it's going to be here.
Do you have any clue what's going on?
Have you heard of a town of Appleton?
No, I haven't.
Are you... Go ahead and roll.
I figured you were going to have me. Roll. That's a persuasion?
Yep.
Oh,
Deception, yeah.
Deception, sorry. I
looked right over deception. That's a 22.
Oh, boy.
Is that I might have a chance?
It's more like a tie. I rolled a 12. I gave him a plus 10. So he's going to look at you with a completely straight face and say, let's just say that Appleton did not end well for everyone within Appleton.
What happened to it?
I have a feeling the same thing that's about to happen here.
Okay, that didn't answer my question.
Well, have you been there lately?
No, I haven't.
Hmm.
Never been there. Nope, not at all.
He slyly smiles. You have much to learn, young Savari. However, Good
what
enough.
happened to Appleton?
Appleton is no longer a part of Faerun.
Okay.
Let's just say that there might have been an invasion of sorts from a not so goodly people.
Fucking killer whales.
Yeah, orcas.
Orcas was there.
Orcas.
Shamu,
Goddamn
bitch.
orcas. Didn't you see the movie?
I saw that fucking movie.
Fucking Free
I
Willy
remember that
showed
movie
up.
back in the day.
Free-
Orca.
Orca, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Remember?
exactly. That's what I was going for.
You remember that when they strung up the whale and the dead baby one fell out, and then the fucking male came and started killing everyone?
Yes.
Clutch.
Clutch. The handbag.
What do I look like, Matt?
Well, I will hopefully see you in Luskin.
I apologize for the information coming this way. And he nods, and he turns and walks away.
Okay.
And it's time to move. The boom
Yeah.
boom's coming.
I'm working to get the hell out of the city.
So where we're gonna leave off is you guys are approaching the city, and what you see on the other side of the city, across the bay, is a whole bunch of flying things that don't look happy.
Hopefully they're just fish.
And you see Lady Illustrial look down, and she says, Kratos, take these. And she hands you the reins, and
Or I'm
she
gonna die.
zooms off straight towards everything that's flying. You have the reins
I
of
just
the
take
chariot.
the reins.
Here you go.
She just went full blown Kal-El.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and touch him and give him resistance, which lets him do 1d4 for a saving throw.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yep. So that's what you see, and she's
I'm white knuckled panic
yeah, she's like
because I'm a kid.
she did not look too happy about what was coming.
Is your seatbelts?
You can do this.
You feel happy. You feel calm. You're at peace. You
I'm gonna.
roll a
I'm just gonna
perception
eat my
check.
food.
Aegis, you can roll a perception check too. And see how well you can see these things.
14.
Okay.
17.
Okay. You can kind of make them out. You know from what you see that they're definitely not from this plane. The air that you're going towards, even though with the hot flames off the chariot, starts to smell of death. And you start to see the ground in front of these things just start crumbling, and the ocean starting to pick up.
What did you do with your magic wizard?
Jeez.
What?
This is something well beyond anybody.
Come on.
Is there an eject button?
There's a flying horde of demons and a fucking tsunami coming at Waterdeep, and Aegis is like, "What'd you do, mate?"
To be fair,
None of this would be
it's not
possible
a
without
bad
magic.
question.
Kratos, you're not gonna land this, are you?
No, I don't think that's going to be there very long.
No.
No.
It's going to only be a couple minutes.
Savari,
Tidal Surge is a bitch.
Yes.
you see everyone that's down towards the bay fucking scream, and it's all out mayhem. Like the streets, the streets are just full panic because you see a, well, I don't know, 60, 70 foot wave blocking out the sun right now.
Not good.
You see,
How high up are we?
you guys, you're fucking way up. Like you got a vantage point. Savari's ground level. He's 0.
Yeah.
Can I go horse thief on?
Oh
the
yeah.
horses near?
Oh fuck yeah. There's all kinds of shit here. Like there's
Okay.
even the city guards just gave up. They just like, we're out. We gotta go.
I am procuring a horse.
Okay.
I don't know what I need to ride it. But I am going in the opposite direction of the wave.
What's your animal handling?
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's better than 0.
It's true.
True.
I'm driving a flying flaming chariot. I have a 0.
But at least it's kind of guided by magic, so you should be all right. Yeah, roll your animal handling, and see if you can make your way through this crowd. I mean, you're going to be. I'm just so we're clear. You're going to be running over people.
I'm okay with this.
Okay.
I am strangely comfortable with this.
I mean, in a moment of panic, I think just about anybody would be.
I mean, I had to fight the urge because old Kratos would have been like, all right, well, I got to turn this and try and go help people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Young Kratos is like, oh, well, I'm going to fucking die.
Yeah.
13, Drew.
13. Okay, yeah, you can wheel the horse around. I mean, it's obviously bigger than most people, so you're going to be knocking people over. People are going to be screaming, grabbing at your legs.
Hey, Drew.
I might have made that creep towards neutral evil.
Yeah.
Self-preservation.
Right. Yeah. I mean, in a moment, you got to weigh your options. But you're chaotic. Are you chaotic good? Are you chaotic good or chaotic
Neutral.
Chaotic neutral, or just straight neutral?
Straight neutral.
Oh.
No, chaotic neutral.
Oh, if you're chaotic neutral, then it don't fucking matter. You ain't making a
You're
lane
like
anywhere.
Deadpool.
Yeah, you're
You don't
literally
give a
like, fuck. I've got to live. Fuck all you guys. Yes.
Can I make a prayer to see if we have any to find guidance for finding
Nope.
Savari?
You can. It's not going to be as powerful as you want it to be.
Sure.
I
Hold the
am
necklace
literally
and pray,
driving
and pray
straight.
to my goddess.
You get a sense that he's here, which you know, and you're not really sure if it's a sense from your goddess that's telling you he's here, or the memory of Illustrial saying, no, he's here in this town.
Yeah.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
It's just like chaos incarnate, right?
Oh fuck yeah, it is. Like this
There's
is.
flames on the chariot, right?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I use my god to find Savari.
Okay, yeah. So looking into the flames and concentrating, everything surrounding you, you're able to kind of get a pointer towards where he's at. It feels like he's moving faster than what Savari would be able to move. You kind of get the feeling that there's death around him right now. There's screaming, pain.
He ascended.
There's chaos.
He ascended. No, Addy. No. He ascended
Wizard.
alignments.
One of us.
Wizard.
Wrong game.
Who?
Oh jeez, I don't hear him.
Oh man, wait. Hello?
We can hear you,
We can
man.
hear you.
That's Kratos saying who. It's Kratos telling you who. Who are you talking to?
Who?
You. This
Who?
way.
Who's that?
You.
Who's that?
The lizard who owes me 5 gold.
Okay.
I hit him in the balls with my tail.
Oh, no, children.
Turn his chariot upside down.
What's my name?
You hit him in the balls with your tail.
Oh, my bad. That was
All right.
a mistake. I
I
apologize.
can't control this thing sometimes.
It goes all nimbly bimbly on me.
That's 5 gold worth of meat on a stick throw up.
It wouldn't.
be
It
10
wouldn't.
gold.
It wouldn't have been very liquidy. It would have been just a solid piece of meat that came back out.
He puked up a live goat.
2 years that they have not grown.
Who's magical now, bitch? Puking up goats. Meh. Are you?
You don't fly this thing very well.
I don't know who you're talking to.
You!
All right.
Feet up and
Wait,
whack
we
your
need
ear.
to focus. We have a friend in danger.
This is amazing.
Yeah, which your goddess couldn't find, but mine could. It's that way.
The situation right now is you guys on a flaming chariot
I'm taking my stress out on him.
in the sky, a giant fucking tsunami coming to Waterdeep.
Just water.
All
That's what they said in like Indonesia a couple years
know, like-
ago. We know how that works.
Where'd that island go? It's just water. Demons flying through the sky.
Which
You know,
is bad magic.
grabbing people like Jurassic World. There goes a person. Oh fuck. Okay.
Oh, if
Oddly
I could
enough,
grab
seems to be some
Savari,
really weird deja
Oh,
vu.
bring
that'll
him
make
up
it so
here.
much easier.
And somehow
we could be
your
blind
friend
to
is
it.
down there trying to fucking live, and you guys are up
Friend
there
is
arguing
a really
about,
strong word. Sorry, Savari,
Say
but
my
really
name.
strong.
Hey, I got something to tell you.
I'm
Carry-
glad I'm on a horse.
Carry on.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna join you on that. safer than with these guys.
It's
Can't a
very
demon
true.
grab him and bring him
I'm
to
gonna see
us?
if I can.
What?
I want to see if
I'm
I
just
can.
asking.
The demons?
Well, you know.
Addie.
It'd be
gone a step
easier.
too
It'd
far.
be easier
Addie.
than go. Oh, I don't want to go down.
You're young.
What, that makes sense. Use a demon to get him. I agree.
Focus. If
Free
if,
labor.
he's, if
Agent,
you can find
if
him,
I-
then
he
guide
still
him
has.
into it.
He still hasn't told you anything. He's tried.
He said, "My God has found him." He did.
Okay, so where is he?
Down there.
No shit. I'm going to see if I can put my will into this to turn it while I'm actually doing it. Like,
Yeah.
if it will
Yeah.
respond properly.
Yep. As soon as you think about turning, it starts to
Well,
turn.
this is terrifying.
It's
Fuck
okay.
that. This isn't terrifying, bitch. I'm flying and I'm a fucking
must be-
dragon.
it's
Fuck
a-
this.
What?
Like,
There you go.
Yeah,
Give him
it's
some balls.
it starts to
I'm going to fucking hit him right in the nuts again.
feels a little natural
Later,
as a moment. As you guys are turning, you see kind of like a Lady Lustrial. She stops and floats, kind of, and you see a lot of things on fire, like silvery death fire, and things are burning up.
She does that fucking movie preview thing that we never can find again.
Yeah,
She puts her arms out and it's just the beam of.
Yeah, sort of. Only no, that's more clericy. This is more
It's true.
like she's just
Wizardy.
flinging fireballs at things, but they're not normal fireballs.
Silver lightning or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this might be a little bit above
fair.
everyone's pay grade right now.
We need to go.
This is why the sisters are awesome.
Yeah, like if her other sister was here in Kelvin and Elminster, it would be game over for everything here.
Yeah.
But besides the giant tsunami that's showing up,
Yeah.
can't do much about that.
Nope. I saw Avatar.
Correct. Right.
End of season 1.
So you're turning. Savari, roll another animal handling.
And Hades is just praying.
10.
A little better.
You're still able to hold on to the horse. It gets a little rough because there's so many people.
All the brains gunking up his shoes.
There's a
You're
lot
really
in
not
these foods.
focusing so much on what's happening around you. Luckily, you are.
He just ran through an orphanage.
I mean, it's a stampede of people, and you're on the horse.
Right.
So it's a stampede of people that are getting ran over by the person on the horse right now.
At least I'm not the one getting run over by the horse, so
True story.
I'm
I like
strangely
this
comfortable
Savari.
with
Every so often, there's
Savari and I are gonna be besties.
self-preservation.
there's a winged beast that screeches and comes down and just grabs somebody randomly and just carries them off.
So it's like that scene in Jurassic World.
Exactly, yeah, like with the pterodactyls and all that. Yeah, exactly like that.
That's pretty fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Not about a horse.
Well, maybe you're a little
Bigger
higher
target.
than everyone else. Just saying.
And
Anyway,
you're small.
You're
Um,
a target at this point.
on the chariots, Hades,
Yes, sir.
you kind of get a little bit clearer of a picture. You know you're getting closer.
Okay.
Aegis,
Yes.
you can actually start to get his image in a fiery, like his outlines in fire. You see a horse. You see him on top of it.
I resist. I resist.
you're getting glimpses like, oh shit.
Hey, everybody. I just want you to know, in case we don't make it, even
Love you
though
all.
I do, I love you guys, and I was trying to like hold this for a better time, but Appleton is probably, it doesn't exist. Everyone's
What's an
dead.
Appleton?
Thank God.
Turn left.
I just didn't want anybody to go down, you know, not knowing that our family's all dead.
Kratos, we can talk about this after we save Savari. Turn left.
I think we just
My
talked about
mother's a princess, so it doesn't really
Because we
matter.
just talked about it.
Pretty sure we just I think we just
I don't think
We
there's
can go
anything
safari.
else to
This
it.
way.
one
I'm
of the
just kind of upset that
Thank you.
one of the flaming
Mom's
horses
gone.
looks back. Shit's deep.
I'm going to go join a nunnery because this is bullshit.
Safari's fine just where he is.
Right, Savari's like, I'm just
Oh, no.
I'm living.
dude, I'm gonna make his situation so much worse. No, I'm gonna try and fucking get Safari. I'll fucking fly the chariot right down into the crowd of people to get
Oh
him.
my.
You know
You
what?
gotta get out of the way.
I'm fine
It's
with
her
it.
fault. They get
I'm not
transferred,
actually
it's
going to
not
fly
our
it into
problem.
a crowd of people.
I was gonna say I don't know if the chariot would actually let you do that.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm not
don't
actually
think it
doing
would. Yeah, so as you come flying down, actually, when the people see the chariot, they start to calm down a little bit and they start to cheer.
When they see us on the chair, they probably don't. But
They don't really notice who's on it. They just know the chariot. They know what that stands
Grand
for.
Theft Auto, bitches!
It's pretty popular.
Beep,
No,
beep, beep.
project is bitch. What the fuck?
Beep, beep,
We
beep.
almost-
How many does-
We grabbed her by
How
her
many
elf
does the
hair.
chariot hold, sir?
The chariot?
Yeah, how many will it hold?
It's gonna hold you guys and Savari.
Okay. I didn't know if we could save people.
We're not.
I already
we're not
crossed that
suppressing
mental
ourselves
bridge.
by putting other people out here. That's foolish talk. That's crazy talk. That's moon talk.
Uh-huh.
That's Kratos version 1.0.
Yeah, it's not an airship. It's just
It's definitely
it's a,
our
it's a
1.0.
chariot
Yeah,
made
that's-
for
Maybe we'll
5.
save every single
Yeah.
person here
So-
and then give them all our money.
Whoa.
That was Addy
I'll give
1.0.
them all my money, the 2 silver I might have.
We get a lot more money than that.
We're already stretching the chariot size for this
Okay.
scene.
I can be smaller if needed. We have 2 health.
It's not.
If she turns into a gnome, I fire her ass right off the side.
Gnome dart. Yeah, so you guys are get down there. You fly. I mean, you're moving, flying through the city. Aegis, you see Savari clearly. Actually, everyone can see a wood elf on a horse.
Action movie fucking
If
ride
he's
through
within
the crowd.
120 feet, I'm going to send a message to him. Isvar, you better get ready to jump.
Yeah, he's within 120 feet. Like, you're moving fast too.
How much?
Savari.
Yeah, voice right in your head.
Savari, what you see coming at you in your direction is a fiery set of horses with what looks to be a chariot behind it. And roll a perception check at a disadvantage because of the situation.
I'm going to scream on Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick!
Wubba lubba dub dub. Perception check.
Yes.
That's a 14. I rolled an 18. I rolled a 14 and a 19. So
Okay, yeah, so, okay.
Shit on the floor, get swifty.
Still nice.
On the chariot, what you make out is a dragonborn, a changeling, and an addy.
We're
and
still, it's undecided
You know,
you are a thing.
that all famous, can't miss him.
I'm eating
A Jeez. And
It's
you
very
see
important for
your
a healthy diet.
family on this flaming chariot coming at you.
Carbs.
I'm gonna whip the horse even faster.
Yeah. The opposite direction. I'm running to the wave.
Take me, Poseidon!
I'll be with you. Yeah, you also hear a message.
Umberly,
In
I
your-
come to you.
You hear a message in your ear. You better get ready to jump. And it's definitely Kratos telling you to get ready to jump.
Okay. As it comes down, I'm gonna kind of like
I was hoping this would go down like this.
jump up on the back and leap.
Are you?
I wish I had inspiration to spend on this because this is gonna go poorly.
You might get inspiration after this. Maybe roll your
I'm gonna make this look good. I'm trying to.
roll your acrobatics. Just,
I
was
got a
just like
4 in
that.
acrobatics at least.
No friggin' spells.
Oh snap! That's a 17, so 21.
Yes.
21.
I'll cast Featherfall on him just in case.
So you look
Can someone grab him?
quite natural doing this. You pop up on the horse.
Ari's got moves.
You get ready. You're
Fucking
timing it. The
Dothraki.
horse is kind of like freaking out a little bit. You're a little shaky, but you're rolling with it. The chariot comes fucking flying up. Is anyone hanging their arm over the side?
Yeah.
So you see a Hades
No
arm.
one else will. I will.
What's your strength, Hades?
13.
Oh god.
I will grab her.
There you go.
He's gonna grab
Oh,
her.
that
He's
wasn't
gonna
the right
fall
answer.
out. I'll grab her.
That
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
the right answer.
Yeah. So, Ajiz and Hades, roll your strength.
Can it be an advantage since we're helping each other?
No.
19,
Jesus.
bitch.
He's got 20 something.
Sorry, 20, bitch.
Okay, so there you go. So you get 2 successes. That's good. Now, Savari, roll your strength check to hold on.
Okay, what is my strength?
I'm not dropping my bread.
You're just like,
Yeah. No, I'm gonna clap when he gets up.
are you?
16.
Yeah.
So you are able to hold on, barely. So as you're going, you see Savari gets up on top of the horse. He's timing his jump. Hades is hanging over the side. Jesus holding on to Hades, and Savari jumps and leaps, clasps your arms together, swing him up onto the thing like Legolas, and you guys are on the flaming chariot.
He shoots me in the
Wait,
back
wait.
of the head with an arrow.
Jeez pushes her out. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Safari.
I think about it. I think
He looks like Gollum flying backwards.
He like grabs Savari, takes Hades, and just like what just happened?
see, problem solved.
I cheer.
Addie's literally just eating breadcrumbs. Like,
I
There's that
can,
move,
I've
right?
got a real problem now because now I just picture Addie as Harley Quinn, except she's also a risk to the group. More than she probably was in the movie.
Popcorn?
I was a slave, and they gave me one in Silver
That
Moon.
literally does
They
not
felt
answer
bad.
the question.
when you're a slave, they just give you popcorn.
In Silver Moon,
You
they
know?
do.
It's a self-refilling thing, popcorn.
It's the never-ending.
Sit there just while shit's going on.
It's the
Just like-
never-ending bucket of
I need my
popcorn.
carbs, guys. I lost a lot of weight being a slave.
As soon as you eat the last kernel, it just repopulates.
It's the
itself.
best butterly
It's
popcorn
amazing.
ever. I love
Oh,
Silver
man,
Moon.
but
We go
it
back.
might be like that nasty burnt shit.
And you don't have to worry about a G's eating it because it's magical.
Jesus.
I can make
That-
popcorn if you want it. I have
Soil
prestidigitation.
tainted.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah,
It makes popcorn.
I can make popcorn.
be a really good word to say when you're drunk.
Prestidigitation.
The magic finger.
Why am I not surprised?
What did a cheese
He's
fly
probably like in the bottom.
You aren't flying shit.
In a chariot for being thrown by.
Who's in the
floating.
bitch seat? Not me.
Why am I not surprised that this is going on with all of you here?
How is he looking?
Who?
Sexually.
Hey, or Savari?
Yeah.
Savari has glass shards in his face. Like, I mean, he lost 6 hit points. So
I'll be covered in blood.
yeah.
11 hit points back.
Okay, so you feel a lot better. The glass like shoots back out of your face. You know, like Deadpool, and you feel good. Your wounds heal up. You actually feel 100%. Minus the fact that you just jumped onto a flaming chariot from a horse out of a town that's about to get wiped out by a tsunami. You feel phenomenal.
I'm looking back and watching what's going on.
Oh yeah, so when you look back, it's all bad news. You do see a lady floating in the air, doing what she can, which is just enough to, not win. So
Okay.
she actually turns and comes flying back towards the chariot.
Oh man, she's like Princess Leia when she got thrown out of the space.
No,
So-
she's so much better.
Yeah, this is
I like to do that because I'm mad. I like to do that because
this isn't that bad. Like
Doesn't
I
look
mean,
like bad CGI.
it doesn't look like they should have
Stupid
probably killed the
ideas.
person that died, not the person that lived.
Probably.
Yeah, in real life.
Jeez.
Let's make a fake actress.
Can you?
It makes me
Help
so
her.
happy. Help who?
It's true.
The lady.
What about her?
She's coming towards the. Is she seems
So
to be
long
flying
as she's
around
gaining
Coalition,
on
or
us,
or do
I'm
we need to catch her
flying
as
then.
well?
No, she's flying. You don't have to worry
Okay,
about
good.
catching
Never
her.
mind.
She
I'm on top of things.
she can
Let's just
handle
do that dogma thing. Why am I here?
Yeah.
What's that lady doing? Why is she flying?
What was that woman's head?
Yeah, she
Savari?
can handle herself.
Savari. The
What?
lizard owes me 5 gold. Remember that.
Who?
The lizard.
It's not time.
I'm gonna turn this chariot upside down, doo-dah, doo-dah.
Dragons aren't lizards, bitch.
I'm not a bitch.
Yes, you are.
In the words of a
I'm
G's,
not.
Yes, you are.
this is
You
true.
got that big sandy vagina between your legs. You're a bitch.
Oh my god. That's other than disgusting.
only this party in this
I do not have
situation.
female parts.
I'm joining the monastery. I don't care.
As you see Lady Illustrial flying back, Savari, since you're the
Safe.
you're paying attention.
I'm paying attention.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
and Addie.
ignoring everyone else.
Addie's paying attention.
What would you feel? I don't even know what you would feel, Eddie.
I'm just eating popcorn. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're probably like, this is great.
Fascinating. You're like, wow, that's destruction on a mass level.
Oh,
That is
Never
an
thought
icon.
I'd ever see that.
Right.
what you see starting to come out of the ground in Waterdeep is actually it starts to crack and split. Is a big tentacly arm, and it kind of they start popping up everywhere. I don't know if any of you would know what it is, but they don't look very happy. They got mouths filled with
Go
teeth.
higher, Kratos.
We'll start going higher.
I only got the
Yeah.
letter recently. I didn't get a chance to look into what
Arcana at all?
things were mentioned on there.
You can roll knowledge arcana.
Can I roll religion? Does that give me?
You can roll religion. Yeah, religion's good.
I got nature.
I have Arcana.
Roll it. If you have arcana, roll it.
15 for religion.
15 for religion.
14.
For Arcana.
Yeah, so you guys remember scanning over these. You remember them as Yugolos.
Oh,
Please spell.
Go, 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 go.
Oh my god.
Phonetically.
It's Yough.
Oh, okay.
You
Got it. Got it.
something
I'm
like
good.
that. Yeah. What you do know of them with the religion roll is they are demons, and they usually come up and take people and bring them back down into the abyss. With Arcana, you're the 16. You're able to know that that is exactly what these things plan on doing, is grabbing these people and taking them to the abyss. All of them. There's a lot of these things coming out.
Go higher.
No, we're out.
Not only that, it's quite strange for this many of them to be.
In one place.
Yeah, I just saw that fucking thing move back. Is the cat back there? Behind that? It's got to be. Please tell me there's a cat behind that thing. No? Interesting. We'll just carry on with the rest of our night.
City, if we are being kidnapped,
Please.
please
Call
call
911.
911.
Cat might have jumped on the banister.
Oh, you know what though?
Don't say
I
that
don't have
shit.
anything behind me, so
I said if we're being kidnapped.
We'll get swatted.
Oh, please don't get
Don't
sweated.
say that shit.
Yeah, if I get swatted, I'll be really fucking upset.
hey, hey, Drew.
Yay, what?
There's lots of fire and chaos and blood and guts and death and dying, right?
This is probably the most single point of chaos that Faerun's ever experienced recently.
I say a prayer to Azazoth.
Oh, good. He's kind of busy.
I'm
No, I
gonna
just
he's
give him his give the battle his blessing.
yeah, he's reaping. You know, he's living it. He's loving this.
Did a G's fall off because he shut up all of a sudden?
I just stare at Hayes smugly.
What? just kind of look like, why are you? Huh?
Yeah, when you look at him, he's just, you know, he's got the Aegis face and he's looking at you, you know, a little smugly, but he doesn't look like he's responding to you. It almost looks like his mind might be somewhere else. Azeloth just smiles. You get, like, for what Chaos could experience joy, this is joy.
He's just splooging in your face.
Basically, it would be like, I would imagine, like, the perfect balance for Chaos. It would just be
You're a
happy.
bit turgent.
Yeah, and,
Jesus' work is done.
Hades and everyone else that's looking back, you see the tidal wave come and just bloom, and it pretty much engulfs the entirety of Waterdeep.
Don't worry, it's just water.
Mm-hmm.
What are you?
How it really is water deep.
Why?
It's just an ocean. If you guys would have rolled a lot better in perception checks, you would have noticed that the entire bay in Waterdeep, like, just sucked out, like it was completely
Wow.
gone.
Yeah, I pretty much just pictured it.
All the
and-
boats started crashing at the same time, and everybody, that's when all the panic started. And then, oh, wow, that's why. Okay.
For his time in Waterdeep and that, he'd probably say some sort of prayer blessing against Umberly.
Yeah, that's good. That,
That's
Yeah.
I'll write your stuff up offline, Clay.
okay.
I'll send it to you privately.
I am going to I want to look over my shoulder. I want to see how concentrated the tsunami was. Did it go for miles up the shore?
Yes, it's still going.
Okay. I'm
Behind
just
you.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if if you look down to the right and you're seeing 15 miles or whatever the max is at whatever height.
Well, yeah, you're up in the air too.
Yeah,
so.
just see how far it's going either way. Okay.
And I'm just praying for, not that it's gonna do any good, but protection and help for these people. Not gonna do a damn bit of good, but
Yeah, but it's still
compassion.
It's brownie points in your goddess's eyes.
I'm heading towards mountains, whatever the high
You know what could
ground
have
is.
stopped all this, right?
Silver Moon
What's-
or Lady
Not
Lustriel.
having magic. See?
Jeez, not the time.
It's probably magic that caused it. Jeez.
Exactly.
he's saying, yeah.
Not having magic means this wouldn't have happened.
Good point.
Geez, logic. That's what I said.
It does make sense.
Exactly. I
Why-
didn't kid.
I mean, but if you didn't have magic, you wouldn't be in the sky right now.
No, we would.
You would be down there, dead. With it.
Geez needs to be among the stars.
Lady
heavenly
Illustrial
bodies.
steps right onto the back of the chariot and grabs the reins from you. It doesn't say a word. She's sweating. She's pretty well drained. And she turns the chariot right towards Silvery Moon.
Is that what happened to home?
No. We saw what happened to home, even if we don't want to believe it or remember it.
Home's gone.
Yes.
Orcus happened to home.
Damn fucking orcas.
Same thing that happened there.
Wait, see?
Did we?
Exactly. It's not my magic. It's not my fault.
It has nothing to do with magic. What is wrong with you?
It has to do with evil and chaos.
The evil
Destruction.
chaos seems to be thriving here right now, actually. Look. It's the only thing that's working.
Yes, chaos took the city.
No, chaos is byproduct of using magic.
No, it's not.
Shut up, wizard. Just drive.
I'm not driving.
Yeah, Lady
Lady
Illustrial's
Illustrial
driving
is.
now.
You fucking nitwit.
I'm gonna love this relationship. It's gonna be so good.
Nitwit.
Yeah, did you catch that? I said it like 15 seconds ago.
That's surf work. Jesus knows surf.
Surf work.
N, not K.
Just praying. I need to round them out.
To Illustrial, where are we going?
We are going back to Silvery Moon. Savari. My apologies for Waterdeep. She seems distant. A little out of
I'm
it.
not interfering with her.
Yeah.
I just because everything she just tried, and she's Lady Illustrial, everything she just tried
Yeah.
didn't work out. Probably bad idea to prod the bear.
Just
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah,
She's distant though. She's
Yeah.
really just kind of.
I just figured she might be speaking to her sisters or something too, which we obviously
Yeah.
aren't privy to.
Yeah, so she's she tells you we're going Silver Moon, and that's where you're heading. And in the distance, you can see the Silver Tower. And we're gonna stop there tonight. The end of Waterdeep.
Short-lived.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
Anyone who lived there should have known that it was going to end up in deep water. I mean, it's a name. I don't understand why everyone's so surprised.
We've ended the game, Ajeez. You can shut the fuck up now.
God.
I think as long as Kratos and Ajeez hold this fucking relationship like this, it's going to be the best thing ever in the world.
It'll
Because
be abusing.
you're right, and the only one that's going to reap anything from this is Addie.
I haven't done, I'm just sitting here.
Right,
I haven't
that's-
done anything.
But that's the perfect thing, right? Like that's literally.
I'm doing a lot of praying in this campaign.
And then,
And Safari, while they're causing a distraction, I go
Whoa.
rob the fuck out
Savar,
of
we're gonna
everybody.
open
Of course.
a pie shop. It's amazing. You can help me with money.
we'll
I need
see.
funds. Start it.
It's all right. Yeah, it's gonna be glorious.
Hey, thanks for everybody for watching.
Yeah,
We have lots
thanks
of
everyone for
viewers. Cool. Get us 100 retweets so we can get
Yeah.
a kitten for a G's.
Hashtag Aegis cat. Aegis.
I think it's what is it? Aegis needs a kitten or something like that.
Aegis kitty.
Aegis pussy.
Hashtag Aegis pussy.
All right.
Uh,
Night
That's how
stream.
Apple is were made.
It's really weird being the good one in this campaign, by the way.
Jesus, good.
You don't know me. I'm not, you don't know,
You don't know me. You don't know I'm bad.
As a player, it's weird being the goodly one.
A Jeez needs a kitten is the hashtag.
I'm chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
Night stream, I'm stopping
I
that.
can be good.